What is up, guys? We are facing Apocalypse and Sabah on expert mode with Gambit and Nightcrawler with the two-handed gameplay. Thank you so much to members of this channel for voting on the polls, and Cyclops did win, but only by one vote. So I did feel like a lot of you guys really want to see Gambit paired up with Nightcrawler, and I want to make sure all the members of this channel are happy because you guys mean so much to me. Thank you guys so much for your support. I really appreciate it. All right, let's go ahead and get Apocalypse set up here. So he begins the game in his Battle Morph form right here, and he's going to have 40 hit points, 20 times players. Since we're playing two players here with two heroes, we're going to have him at 40 hit points. And then deal each player a Fate's Eye encounter card. So let's shuffle up the encounter deck here. And then both Gambit and Nightcrawler will get a Fate's Eye encounter card. We have Nightcrawler as the first player because we have some player side schemes in Nightcrawler's deck. So if he draws them, he can play them. And both him and Gambit can throw it out. So Nightcrawler gets one Fate's Eye encounter card, and then Gambit will get his. All right, and that's it with the main scheme setup. So we advance the main scheme to stage 1B. Starts off with 1 times player threat, so it's going to be 2 since we're playing 2 players. And then if it hits 16, it's going to advance. As for response after resolving step 1 to villain phase, we place a power counter here. If there's at least 4 power counters, then the first player removes 4 and discards from the encounter deck until we get a super power card and reveal it. And then we have a permanent setup side scheme that comes into play here with 5 times, or just 5 threat, I mean. As a force response after threat is placed here, if there's at least 10 threat on here, remove 5 threat from the scheme and deal each player a face on counter card. So we don't want this to hit 10. Then Apocalypse in Battle Morph form, his attacks gain overkill. And after he changes to this form, deal 2 indirect damage to each player. So since he starts in this form, he never changed to it. Basically, Apocalypse here has 3 different forms. He has his Cyberpath form, and he also has his Giant form right here. So he's going to start off here in Battle Morph, and we got a thematic X-Men gameplay right here. And then we are shuffled up the encounter decks, so now let's shuffle up our player decks. So let's shuffle up Gambit here. And we're just playing a generic leadership deck with Gambit, using Utopia, Uncanny X-Men, and all the powerful leadership and basic X-Men allies. And let's shuffle up Nightcrawler's deck. For Nightcrawler, we're going to use our no allies, no problem deck. So basically, there's no more allies in this deck because Gambit has all the allies. And our only ally is the identity-specific ally, Day Tripper, for Nightcrawler. So we didn't add any additional allies. All right, and then Nightcrawler is going to be first player. So let's draw up to his hand size of 6 and then do our initial mulligan. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, let's see what Nightcrawler got. We got Flapple. We got the prehensile tail. We'll have some doubles here. So I could mulligan harder. Yeah, let's go ahead and mulligan, discard 2 cards. We lose a Bamf here, but that's okay. And draw 2 more, back up to 6. 1, 2. So the doubles here are wasted. I was looking for an energy barrier, but that's okay. All right, so this would be Nightcrawler's hand. And then Gambit's going to do his mulligan. We are a shuffle. We're drawing up to 6 here. So I drew 6 perfectly. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The armor says after Gambit defends against attack, we're not going to defend much with Gambit because Nightcrawler is going to do all of the defending for us. So I guess we're going to burn their natural agilities here, which kind of hurts, but I think that's fine. Let's mulligan 4 for Gambit and then draw 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not the best allies to be getting on turn 1, especially Rogue because we don't have any charge counters, and then Triage here because he heals, but we don't really need any healing right now. All right, let's see. No resources or anything. All right, let's go ahead and start the game off. So Nightcrawler is the first player here. He didn't get any player side schemes. Let's go ahead and use our action here. Search your deck for a copy of Bamf, add it to your hand. Let's get a Bamf here, add that to our hand. We'll shuffle up. So this Apocalypse has overkill. So I think I want to keep Gambit in Alter Ego here, and Nightcrawler can just defend the attacks for himself. All right, Nightcrawler is going to flip over to hero form. I wish Gambit got the resource cards. Let's go ahead and use resource to play our prehensile tail. We can exhaust this card to generate a wild resource for an event, and we can also control 1 additional upgrade that has a restricted keyword. Let's attach Bamf here to Apocalypse. So next time he attacks, we can discard this card and declare Nightcrawler as a defender without exhausting him. Resource here to play Unflappable. It's a 1-cost upgrade. If we defend, take no damage when he exhausts this, draw a card. Resource here to play Electrostatic Armor. It's a 1-cost upgrade. Play under any player's control when it gets to Nightcrawler. After you defend against an attack, deal 1 damage to the attacking character. And Bamf does have the defense keyword, so we trigger that to defend. We do count as a defending. Let's go ahead and thwart 2 And what is our ability here? Remove. Okay. Let's take 2 off of the main. I think that's going to be the most safe thing. All right. Then we're going to pass over to Gambit. We have no cards in hand for Nightcrawler. Okay. Gambit is going to. I don't think we need staff here at all. Let's see. Whenever an enemy attacks. Oh, actually, that could be a pretty good card. Um, Actually, do I flip over here with Gambit? Because if I play the honorary, I do want to do that. I have another honorary in the deck, though. We have 2 honorary X-Men's. Actually, do we have 3? I'm not sure how many we have. We have Beak, which is really good as well. Oh yeah, we got to get charge counters, right? We don't get charge counters in our altar. Yeah, we're actually going to flip over. I didn't think this through. Okay, let's go ahead and use our... We have a Thor's out of 1. We'll use our Thief Extraordinaire as an action. Thor, exhaust Remy LeBeau. Look at the top 2 cards in the counter deck. Discard one of them, and then remove threat from a scheme equal to the number of boost icons on that card. So we're going to exhaust 2 cards in the counter deck. 1, 2. This one is 1, this one is 0. So we're going to discard the gang up, remove 1 threat from a scheme, and we put the advance back on top, I believe. Yeah, so we discard 1 of them. Yeah, so we know the advance is going to be a boost. And then we can remove 1 threat from a scheme. So drop this down to 4. And that actually works out. We know it's advanced, so he's only hitting worth 3 here because the boost is going to be 0. All right, and then that's it with Gambit's thing. Okay, we're going to flip over here to hero form. Trigger our charge a card action. Place 1 charge counter here on Gambit. We get a charge counter. And then with our throw the card as interrupt, whenever you play an attack event, we can remove up to 3 charge counters in an event deals +1 damage for each counter removed. But we're not going to do that yet. Rogue is reduced the cost of player by 1 for each charge counter on your identity. So right now she's 3 costs, which is still quite expensive. So I don't think I want to play her yet. If I play Honorary, then I can also play Angel, I think. And we just hold on to Beak and Rogue. It doesn't feel the best, but it's okay. We kind of got a dud hand. Let's go ahead and play Honor X-Men. Play only if your Jenny has the X-Men trait. We have the X-Men trait in our hero form. Attached from the character when it gives a Gambit, we get +1 attack, or sorry, +1 hit point. I mean, not +1 attack, and we gain the X-Men trait now even in our Alter Ego. So our hit points go from 9 to 10 now. And the Gambit has the X-Men trait. And then we're going to, let's see, do I go for Angel here? The staff is kind of nice. We could burn our whole hand, but then I lose Rogue and Beak, and I feel like I'd rather hold on to them. We could also, yeah, let's get Angel out. So Angel says reduce the cost of playing by 1 if your identity has a mutant or X-Men trait. We do have the X-Men trait, so he's only 2 costs here. So there's be 2 resources here, so I can play Angel. All right, we're going to hold on to Beak and Rogue in hand. Angel will just thwart 1 from Ancient Ritual. He'll take a consequential damage, and then we're going to end our turn. Let's ready back up. We're able to do too much here on turn 1, but that's okay. So Gambit's going to draw 3 more back up to his hands as a 5 in his hero form. Ooh, we got a double here for Rogue. Ooh, we got another double. Okay, Gambit's going to pop off next turn. Nightcrawler is going to draw back up to 5. He has no cards in hand. Oh, we got the Desperate Defense, but we don't even need it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Actually, we could use it. Yeah, that will actually work because we can prehensile tail with that. And then we could tally ho and then play superpower training. So that could be our play here for Nightcrawler. All right. It is Apocalypse's turn. He's going to add 2 to the main scheme. Then it's a force response after resolving step 1 with the villain phase, which is adding the threat. We place a power counter here. There's not 4, so don't do anything else. Apocalypse is going to attack Nightcrawler because Nightcrawler is our first player. He's in with a base of 3. We know the boost is his advance here. So let me think. I want Nightcrawler to also defend for Gambit because Apocalypse has overkill. So I don't want Angel to take the attack, right? Because then it'll overkill the Gambit. So I think we use our Bamf here because we know the boost is 0, and then we can Desperate Defense the second attack. So we're going to Bamf this. Whenever the enemy attacks that has Bamf attached to it, we can discard his card. Nightcrawler is now the defender using our basic defense stat of 3 without exhausting. So we're defending. The boost here is going to be 0. Apocalypse deals 3 damage. We block for 3, take no damage from that attack. Then, since we defended with our electrostatic armor after you defend against an attack, which Bamf counts as defending, we can deal damage to dying character. So 1 to Apocalypse. Our first damage to him already, bringing it from 40 down to 39. Then we can trigger Unflappable. After you defend against an attack, take no damage. Exhaust this. You draw a card. We drew into a Bamf. Oh, that's our 3rd Bamf here. I don't want to draw into that. And then we can also... Oh, I should have tallied ho. Tally hoed. That's fine. I forgot to. It's okay. We'll just keep on going. So tally ho, the timing for that is whenever Bamf makes Nightcrawler defensive attack. So I missed it already because other stuff happened. The attack went through already. Okay. Then Apocalypse is going to attack Gambit here. This will be his face down boost card. We're going to have Nightcrawler Nightcrawler defend this attack, and we're going to exhaust a wild resource here, or a pre-installed token generate wild resource for an event. We're going to play an event right now. Desperate defense. When we hear defense against an attack, we get +2 for attack, and we take no damage. We can ready up. So now we're defending for 3 + 2, which is 5. He's hitting for 3 + 3. Darn. So there's no way for us to block that. So it's going to be 6 damage. We're defending for 5. We dropped from 9 down to 8, and then we took damage, so we cannot get it ready up with the desperate defense, unfortunately. Okay, and then he's done with his attacks. Now we do encounter cards. So Nightcrawler gets 1, and then Gambit gets 1. So both players have 2. Nightcrawler's first encounter card is Clan Akaba Zeliot. His guard, when he's defeated, plays 2/3 on Ancient Ritual. And we also got an advance. Well, that's the second and last advance here. So Pocket's going to scheme for 1. Boost card is going to be 2. So he schemed for a total of 3. So the main goes from 2 up to 5. All right, that's going to resolve the advance. Then 2 encounter cards here for Gambit. First one is going to be an assault. The villain attacks you. He has overkill. I think I just defend here because Gambit has 3 defense. Yeah, Gambit will just block this attack here. So he's hitting with a base of 3 plus a boost card. It's going to be boost effect. After its activation, change into giant form. So 3 damage. Gambit blocks for 3. We take no damage. Then he is going to change to giant form here with the boost effect. Yeah, after activation. Okay, so he's in giant form now. And he has Stalwart. After he changes his form, heal 2 damage from him, so he heals back to 40. Darn. Okay, so he's back to full life. Gambit's last encounter card is going to be Master Plan. Place 4 threat on each side scheme. So Clan Ritual goes from 3 up to 7. Yeah, okay, and then that's going to resolve the villain phase. So we flip the first player token over to Gambit, and Gambit's going to start us off. All right, let's see what we got. I think I for sure get Forge down. Then I'll get a charge counter. I want to play Rogue for free. Let's go ahead and use our charge the card first. So as an action that we can use every single round, once per round, we get a charge counter. So we have a charge counter now. Okay, if I play Forge and I get Utopia, and then I play this to get Utopia, I could play Rogue, ready up, but then I lose Beak. Beak I like a lot. What does Nightcrawler have? Anything to give resources? Nah, Nightcrawler doesn't have anything. So let's see. If I play Forge, then I play Utopia. I mean, Beak can help us do 4 threat in early game right now. 4 threat is huge. So let's see. If I get Forge and I get Utopia, I play it. And then Rogue costs 1. Beak would be a resource to play Rogue. I don't want to throw Beak away like this, but I think we might have to. Okay, let's just go ahead and do this first. So this would be a double here. And when you spend this card as a hero interrupt, place a charge counter on Gambit. So we're going to spend it. Gambit gets a charge counter, so we got the 3 now. And then it's a double resource to play Forge. After he enters play, search your deck in this discard pile for X-Men or X-Force support. Add to your hand. We're going to get Utopia here. Where's Utopia? Add that to your hand. That's an X-Men support card. And then if each of your allies has an X-Men trait, increase your ally limit by 1. And after an X-Men ally enters play, we can exhaust Utopia to write up another X-Men character. All right, and this would be a double here, so I can play the Utopia. And do we just not trigger it now? I wish we got Rogue for free, but I think that's fine here. I'd rather keep all the allies up. We have BAMs here. This is not a high pressure scenario. Let's see. If we thwart, what does Nightcrawler do here? We can put a BAMF on the Clan of Kabaz Elliot, play Superpower Training, get another BAMF. Is that good? I don't know. Let's see. Ancient Ritual is kind of high right now. I think I want to drop that down. If we flip down with Gambit, then he's going to scheme. Oh, wait, no, he doesn't have overkill. So we stay in hero form now and just have allies block. I think is going to be the play. Yeah, because it's unfortunate because I really want to play Rogue and Beak. So I'm going to plan for the next turn here and not really do too much. So Gambit here is going to have Angel and Forge both attack for 1, 2, 3 to knock out the Clan of Kabaz Elliot. And when he's defeated, place 2 threat on Ancient Ritual. Actually, maybe we shouldn't have done that. Wait, just kidding. We're not going to do that. Okay, we're going to let Nightcrawler take the attack. We're going to actually thwart here for 1, 2. Let's take it off Ancient Ritual. I'd rather less threat be on there because I don't want to get, because both players get encounter cards if that pops. and they'll both take consequential damage. All right, and then we're going to pass over to Nightcrawler. Nightcrawler is going to attach a Bamf here to the Clan of Cabba's Elliot. Then trigger Rapid Teleportation, spend a resource of any type. Resource, actually, we could kill him with the Tally Ho. Resource here then to look through your discard pile for a copy of Bamf, add to your hand. And we're going to attach the Bamf here to Apocalypse. And then let's save the Tally Ho here because we can take out the Clan of Cabba's Elliot. So this would be a resource here to play Superpower Train, which is a player size scheme. Comes in with 3 times player threat, so it's going to have 6 here. And we clear it off, both players can search their deck and discard out for an identity-specific upgrade and put it into play. All right, so that's it. Nightcrawler holds on to this, ends our turn, draw back up to 5. Ooh, we got, okay, we're going to have a great turn. Okay, and then we ready up. And then Gambit's going to ready up as well, and he's going to draw back up to 5, also holding on to a bunch of cards in hand here. Ooh, the molecular acceleration. Oh, and another double. Okay, we're getting all the doubles. So we can actually play everything in hand in our next turn and get the Utopia trigger, which is going to be huge. Okay, so it is Apocalypse's turn. He's going to add 2 to the main. Then after resolving that, we add a power counter. Then he is going to attack Gambit now. He does not have Overkill anymore in his giant form. Nightcrawler is not going to defend that. We're going to have Forge block. Apocalypse hitting with a base of 3 plus a boost card here of 1, so 4 damage. Knocks out Forge. Then he doesn't do anything else. He just attacks Nightcrawler here. Do we Bamf this attack? Yeah, we might as well. We can keep Angel alive. But I could just get rid of Angel here. No, I want to get the full procs on the on Beak, which would just do 3 now. So still not the, yeah, let's keep Angel alive. We're going to Bamf here on Apocalypse. So we discard his card. Nightcrawler is now a defender, and we don't have to exhaust. This would be his boost, and we're defending for 3. He's hitting with 3 plus a boost card of 2. So we do take 2 damage. That'll bring us from 8 down to 6, but we can trigger the Electrocide Armor because we defended with our Bamf. So we hit him back for 1. They drop from 4 down 39. We can trigger this. Then the minion's going to attack us here. So Clan of Cabba's Elliot is going to attack Nightcrawler. We're going to trigger our Bamf. So Nightcrawler is the defender of the attack without exhausting. We're defending for 3. He hits for 2. We can exhaust a prehensile terror, generate wild resource from an event. So we can play a Tally Ho here. After Bamf makes Nightcrawler defender of attack, we can return that copy of Bamf to your hand and do 3 damage to attacking character. So it's interrupt. We're going to do 3 damage to Clan of Cabba's Elliot and knock him out before his attack even goes through. But when he's defeated, we place 2 threat on Ancient Ritual. So not the biggest fan of that. Hopefully that doesn't pop right now. All right, and that's resolve Tally Ho. And we'll use the prehensile terror generator wild resource for that event. Okay. Then it is encounter phase time. So 1 encounter card to Gambit, and then 1 encounter card to Nightcrawler. All right, this would be Gambit's encounter card. Biomorph Blast. If Apocalypse is in Biomorph form, he activates against you. Otherwise, change him to Biomorph form. Ooh, that's the Overkill one. And then place 1 power counter on a main scheme. So the main scheme has 3 counters now. And then whenever he changes his form, do 2 indirect damage to each player. So Gambit's going to take 2. That'll drop us from 10 down to 8. We're going to put all the indirect on Gambit. And Nightcrawler's going to take 2 as well. He has no allies just with indirect damage, so he drops from 6 down to 4. Our last encounter card, hope this doesn't pop. Technological Interface. If Apocalypse is in Cyberpath form, he activates against you. Otherwise, change him to Cyberpath. Right here. So he has Retaliate 1 now in this form. 3 scheme, 1 attack. And then place 1 power counter in the main scheme. Oh, man. Okay. Okay, so we do that. But after he changes his form, we place 2 threat on each scheme in play. So the main will go up to 9. Ancient Ritual goes up to 9. And Superpower Train, unfortunately, goes up to 8. Darn. Okay. We really gotta... Okay. But then, since there are 4 power counters on here... Wait, no. Does this only... After resolving step 1 to villain phase, place a power counter here. If there are at least 4 power counters, yeah, there are. So the first player removes all 4. First player is going to be Gambit. He removes all 4. Discard from the encounter deck until a superpower card is discarded and reveal it. So Gambit's going to discard here until we get a superpower. And we got one here with the Crisis. So we can't remove that from the main scheme while Crisis is in play. And it says, when defeated, if Apocalypse is in Cyberpath, he activates against a player who defeated the scheme. He is in Cyberpath. Otherwise, change Cyberpath and give him a tough status card. Okay. All right. Not the best sequence there. Okay, so it is back to our turn now. And then Nightcrawler is going to start us off. All right, what does Nightcrawler got here? I want to scout ahead. Oh, I forgot to unflappable because it took me damage to attack. Darn. Okay, that would have helped out. Let's see. We need to scout ahead because the thwarting is not looking good here. This is at 9. We ran through both advances actually, so he's not gonna scheme anymore. So we stay in hero form, which I think both players will stay in hero form. We don't have to worry about the main right now. I want him to change forms before I clear this off because I would rather him not activate, but we might just have to do that. Actually, wait. If I clear this off now, he can activate a Nightcrawler. We can bamf the attack, and then draw a card with Unflappable. Is that the play? That might be a play, because then we can bamf again next turn, and then he's hitting with only 1 attack. We defend for 3. If he gets a boost of 2, we'll be okay. Do I do that? I don't know. Yeah, we might want to take attack actually. Okay, let's actually do that. So we're going to use a resource here. We're going to attach Banff to Apocalypse, right? Oh, wait, no, that's not good. Because I don't have any resource to do anything else is a problem. Our resource management is not good right now. I want to play Day Tripper for sure, and I don't want to lose a Night Nurse, because I think this scenario stuns and confuses us a lot. And then this turn we need to scout ahead. So I think what I do here is I just scout ahead, clear some threat off, probably here and here. And then Gambit can thwart for, oh, Gambit can do a lot. We can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We can do 9 threat removal. Okay, so if we do 9, let's see, we do 5 off. If maybe we don't have to use Scout Ahead's full effect if Gambit does 9, right? Gambit can carry us in thwarting, because Gambit can do 5 off here, 4 off of here, and then we can play the Banff on Apocalypse, hold on to this stuff, or we don't even play the Banff on him because he doesn't have Overkill right now, so we just play the Night Nurse, get her down. Yeah, okay, that's what we're gonna do, guys. I don't know if this is a good play, but we're gonna do it like that. So resource here to play Scout Ahead. Here, action thwart, remove 3 threat from a scheme. Let's just clear 3 off, and we're not going to trigger the second part of this because Gambit can do a lot of thwarting. Then we're going to use a resource here to play the Night Nurse. It's a 1-cost support. Comes in with 3 med counters. We can exhaust her to remove med counter to heal 1 damage from here, and also discard a status card from it. So she's going to help us not get stunned or confused. And then I really need to trigger the Inflammable, I forgot to, because then we could wrap teleportation to get another Banff. Let's go ahead and have Nightcrawler. We're going to thwart 2 from Superpower Training, I think. Yeah, let's drop this down to 3. Okay, and then that's going to end Nightcrawler's turn. Hold on, Day Tripper, pass it over to Gambit. Gambit's going to charge the card. We're going to get a charge counter. So now we have 4 counters. Then we are going to, let's play Rogue here. Reduce the cost to play Rogue by 1 for each charge counter on your identity. We have 4, so she's free to play. She just enters play here with a tough stats card. Rogue is going to, actually, first let's use right here, Molecular Acceleration. When you spend this card as a hero interrupt, we get a charge counter on Gambit, so we get another counter. And it's a double resource to play Team Training. So now, each ally that Gambit controls gets +1 hit point. So Angel now has 4 hit points here. He's going to thwart 1 from here. Drop it down to 2. He'll take 1 consequential damage, but see, he still has 1 hit point left, thanks to the Team Training. Rogue is going to thwart 2 from Superpower Training, clear it off. When this side scheme is defeated, both players can search their deck and discard pile for an identity-specific upgrade put into play. This will get removed from the game, going to the victor's play. So Nightcrawler, we already know what we're getting. Kurt's Cutlass is a 2-cost upgrade. We get +1 attack, +1 defense, and we also gain retaliate 1. So now our defense has 4, which is really, really good for Nightcrawler. And then Gambit is going to look through here, and let me give Rogue her consequential damage before I forget. She loses her tough stats card, taking consequential damage for thwarting. All right, Gambit's going to look through here for an identity-specific upgrade. Do we get Gambit Staff? Whenever an enemy attacks, exhausts. Oh, yeah, that's going to help out. Defense attack. Yeah, we're going to get Gambit Stat here. It's a 1-cost upgrade. When an enemy attacks, exhausts a staff, we can do 1 damage to that enemy. So let's just put this over here and this here. Actually, let's put this on top so I don't forget. Okay, and it's a 1-cost identity-specific upgrade. Okay, so Rogue just thwarted. Then we're going to use a double resource here to play Beak. After you play Beak from your hand, remove 1 threat from a scheme for each X-Men ally you control. We have 3 X-Men allies right here, so we can remove 3 threat from a scheme. Let's take 3 off of the Ancient Ritual, so that does not pop. Then we can exhaust Utopia when X-Men out of space to ready up another X-Men character. Let's ready up Rogue. And then we're going to do Rogue with Thor for 2, Beak with Thor for 1. Let's just clear this off. Drop this down to 3 from 6. They both take consequential damage. And then Gambit's going to thwart 1. We can't do the main. Do I do plugged in here? Yeah, let's just thwart 1 from plugged in and work on that a little bit. So drop this from 5 down to 4. All right, and then that's going to end our turn here. So we're going to ready back up. We just got to get Nightcrawler to survive, basically. Because his life is getting a little bit low. Hold on, Day Tripper, Nightcrawler draws back up to 5. We got another scout ahead. Okay, and the chapel for us to flip down next turn. So Gambit, we're looking for Professor X because we want to get confused here. So Gambit's going to draw up to 5 here. Ooh, we got Creole Charmer. With the different scheme, remembers the last start, we can confuse a villain. Ooh, but then we'll both flip if we do that. Don't know if I want that. Yeah, I'm not sure. Okay, so it is Apocalypse's turn. He's going to add 2 to the main. It goes up to 11. It advances at 16, so we're still fine for now. Then we place a power counter as a result step 1 to villain phase. He's going to attack Nightcrawler, who's the first player. Nightcrawler will defend here. We're defending for 4 now because we have the Cutlass. So this would be his boost card, 1 plus 2, so 3 damage. We fully defend the attack. Since we defend, we're going to electrocite armor, do a damage. Cutlass does a damage as well, so that'll bring him from 39 down to 37. Then we're going to exhaust Inflammable. We took no damage after defending. We can draw a card. Got a double. Ooh, wait a minute. We could double Day Tripper. Scout ahead. Kurt's Chapel. No, we can do this scout ahead. So we can, yeah, we can do a lot. Okay. So that ends the activation on Nightcrawler. Apocalypse is going to attack Gambit here. And we will have Angel. Oh, wait. We can trade this. Here interrupt. When enemy attacks, exhaust Gambit's staff. Do 1 damage to enemy. So we're going to hit Apocalypse for 1. That'll bring him from 37 down to 36. And then we're going to have Angel block here because Beak still has some more life for activation. So Angel only has 1 life left. He's going to defend. Hitting with a base of 1. Boost card here is going to be boost effect. After his activation, change the side path form. He's already in it, so nothing else happens. He does 1 damage, knocks out Angel. Okay. Then encounter card time. So Nightcrawler goes first, and then Gambit. Nightcrawler's encounter card is Exhaustion. We're already exhausted. Exhaust your identity, and no Surge. So that's actually really good. Celestial Tech. For each celestial attachment play, resolves its effect. As if the villain just schemed and attacked. If there are no celestial attachments, there are none. Searching, counting, discard path for a celestial attachment and reveal it. Which one did we just get? The weapon? Ooh, let's do the scheming one because weapon's already discarded, and if we get the scheming one, it's gonna be nasty. So we're gonna give him the celestial armor. He gets +0 scheme, and when the villain schemes against you, discard the top card of your deck if it has whatever resource right here with it do the corresponding effect. So shuffle up the encounter deck. That's gonna resolve the celestial tech here. All right, and then our last encounter card the encounter card for Gambit is gonna be Source of Power. Side scheme. When defeated, if Apocalypse is in battle mode form, he activates against you. Otherwise, change your battle mode form, give him a tough. So this is 5 threat and amplify. So we could clear this and clear this. Okay, so back to our turn. Let's give this back over to Gambit. He's the first player now. All right, let's see what we got here. We got Creole Charmer to confuse him. Do I clear this off? Creole Charmer it. We can still block for Nightcrawler, right? So Nightcrawler doesn't need to flip down this turn. We're gonna have Gambit flip down. And then how do I? Oh, let's use charge the card, get a charge counter. So now we have 6 counters. And I don't think I have the resources to play Beast here, right? Unless we use our whole hand, which is not good. So we can't get the trigger from Utopia because Day Tripper Nightcrawler has her, but she's not an X-Men ally. So I flip down Creole Charmer. I can play Thief's Guild. If this removes a Latzer from that scheme, draw a card. But Creole Charmer wants to remove the Latzer from a scheme. So we could Creole Charmer Ancient Ritual. Oh, wait, what's the mana scheme going up to? It's going up to 13. No, if I confuse him, I flip down. That's what the confuse is for. It's for the flip. What does Nightcrawler have here? We have, okay, Nightcrawler can, let's plan on his turn. He can do Day Tripper. Then we can scout ahead. Use this to get a Bamf. So we can scout ahead and do 6 threat removal. So if we do that, actually, let's request player action from Nightcrawler first, I think. Yeah, we're gonna request a. Ooh, no, I want Nightcrawler to do 3 off here and 3 off the main. But then Gambit has to be the one that removes the last threat to trigger his effects. Um, hmm. Weird situation here. So if we do 3 off here and 3 off here, it's not gonna be as good, right? And we have Day Tripper though to also thwart the main. Ah, that's fine. Okay, let's just try to get as much benefit as we can. So we're gonna flip down here with Gambit. Yeah, we're gonna flip down here. Then we're going to use a resource here. So we can play, actually, wait. Is the Deep Skill that good, or do I just play Mission Leader? Because then we can just draw a card when a side scheme is defeated. And then that'll give Nightcrawler a card draw as well. Okay, we're going to hold on to Beast, because I like Beast. I think we're just not going to Deep Skilled here this game. 2 resources here to play Mission Leader. So it is a 2-cost upgrade. And then after the side scheme is defeated, oh, it's a hero response. Okay, just kidding. We're in Alter Ego. We're not going to play it. It's a hero response. Sorry, guys. So let's use a resource here, and play the Deep Skill, which is a 1-cost support. And then we're going to, let's use 2 resources here, right? So I can play Creole Charmer, Beak Thorts. Oh, no. Because if we don't remove last, we're going to get a card draw. Okay. Let's do this. We're going to do Rogue with Thor for 2 from Plugged In. Drop this down to 2 threat. She'll take a consequence damage. Then we're going to use... I gotta get confused now. That's unfortunate. Okay, we'll do 2 resources here so I can play Creole Charmer. That's an Alter Ego action. We are in Alter Ego. Remove 3 from a scheme. Let's clear this off. If this removes the last threat from the scheme, which it did, we can confuse a villain. So Apocalypse will now be confused. Alright. Then we're going to use our Thief Extraordinaire. Action Exhaust Remy LeBeau. Look at the top 2 cards in the encounter deck. Well, there's no boost of 2. Should I just have Beak Thwart for 1 right now? Let's see. We have Day Tripper Thwart 2. And Scout Ahead. Yeah, let's do Beak with Thwart 1 from here. Take a consequence damage. Now we're going to use our Thief Extraordinaire. So exhaust our Alter Ego. Look at the top 2 cards in the encounter deck. Discard 1. Let's discard the Shadow of the Past. I was actually changing a giant form. That's fine. So we discard Shadow of the Past. Put this back on top, and we can remove 2 threat from a scheme. So let's take 2 off of here. Clear that off. And then if it removes the last threat, if we use our Alter Ego action and remove the last threat from a scheme, we can exhaust this card and then draw a card, which doesn't really help anymore because I have no cards in hand anymore with the way I sequenced that. We drew into a Royal Flush. This will trigger when defeated. If he's in side path form, which he is, he's going to activate. So he just schemes because we're in Alter Ego. And then, yeah, he's confused. So nothing else happens. That's going to resolve this. All right. And then that ends Gambit's turn here. We're going to hold on to Royal Flush. Do we start to do damage? We could. I'm not sure. Let's pass over to Nightcrawler and let's see what Nightcrawler will do. So Nightcrawler is going to... Let's use our Rapid Teleportation, spend a resource of any type, to look through your discard pile for a copy of Banff added to your hand. Let's get a Banff here to our hand, spending the repurpose as a resource. We're going to exhaust the prehensile attack, generate a wild resource for an event to play Scout Ahead. Hero action, Thwart remove 3 threat from a scheme, 3 from here. And then we can discard a copy of Banff from our hand. Let's do that to remove 3 from a different scheme. Take 3 off of here. So this drops down to, we take 6 off and put 3 back. Yeah, it drops down to 8. Okay. That'll resolve that. Yeah, he is going to scheme on us, but we have Day Tripper. This would be a double resource, so I can play Day Tripper. Whenever she enters play, search your deck and discard pile for a copy of Banff and attach it to an enemy. Let's attach this to Apocalypse. And then do 1 damage to each enemy with a copy of Banff attached to it. So 1 to Apocalypse will bring her from 36 down to 35. All right, she's going to thwart 2 from the main. She'll take a consequence damage. And then, oh man, I want to play Specialized Training, but I also want to play our Chapel. Well, we have build support, but build support, I'd rather get something else. I think we don't go for the Chapel here. Let's just get the Specialized Training down. How many more What is in Kill Me's do we have? 1. Oh, we have 2 more. So maybe Nightcrawler can just stay in hero form here and chill. Let's do a resource here to play Specialized Training. Player's stat team comes in with 5 times player threat, so it's going to have 10 threat on here. And when it's defeated, both players can get a specialization upgrade and put it into play. So that's going to be huge for Nightcrawler to get his defense up even more. All right, we're gonna end our turn. Let's ready back up. He's gonna steam for 3. That's unfortunate. All right, so Gambit draws back up to 6 here. His hand says an alter ego. Do I toss the royal flush? Yeah, let's toss it. We're gonna draw back up to 6. We need to get built out a little bit more before we can start to do damage. So we're drawing up to 6 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Ooh, Shadow Cat is pretty good. Okay. Then Nightcrawler draws up to 5. No cards in hand. We got what doesn't kill me and a desperate defense. So, the boost that I know is for the scheme. Unfortunately, that's fine. Okay, so it is Apocalypse's turn. He's gonna add 2 to the main. This goes up to 8. He's gonna scheme on Gambit because Gambit's an alter ego. As a force interrupt, whenever the villain schemes, discard top card of your deck. So Gambit's gonna discard. If it's an energy, we heal 2 damage from the villain. So he goes from 35 back up to 37. He's healing a lot here. Okay, and then it says, yeah, that's it for this. So it just stays in play. Okay, so he's schemed with a base of 3. He gets a, wait, did I add a power counter, guys? Let's add a power counter. I think I forgot to add a power counter. So we have 2 power counters in here. We should add that after putting threat here. Okay, so he schemes for base of 3 plus a boost card of 0. And after activation, change to giant form. So he just schemes here for 3. This will go up to 11. And then amplify, sorry. So he schemes for 4. So let's just put 4 threat here because I can't do math right now with the amplify. All right, then he changes to giant form, which is a little bit unfortunate because now he has more attack for this attack. Okay, he's going to attack Nightcrawler now, who's in hero form. I could desperate defense it. If I do that, I hold on to the Banff. Do I have a physical? If I use this for desperate defense, I can get more defense. I'll draw a card back, and then I should be able to play the hard to ignore. We're defending for no wait, he has a amplify here. We're defending for 4, so we can defend for 6 with desperate defense. He's hitting with a base of 3. If he gets a boost of 3, then it goes over. I really want to fully defend. I don't know what the boost is. Let's just do it. We're going to exhaust the preemptive to generate water resource for an event to play. Sorry, we have to defend first. So we're going to defend here for 4 with our Cutlass, and then we can exhaust this to play desperate defense. So when your hero is defending, we get +2 for the defense, and we take no damage. We can ready. So we're hoping we take no damage here. The boost here is going to be either place 3 threat on Ancient Ritual, or this card gains +3 boost icons. Let's put 3 threat. So he's hitting with just 3 now because it only has amplify. So it's going to be, or he's hitting for 4 now with the amplify because this is now 0 boost because we put 3 threat on Ancient Ritual. So he's hitting for 4. We defend for 6, take no damage. This only triggers if he is scheming, so that doesn't trigger. We defend it, so electrostatic armor and retaliate, so I'll bring him from 37 down to 35. We can ready up with desperate defense, also inflammable to draw a card. Shoot into a port away. Okay, then we did that. What happens next? Encounter step. So Gambit gets an encounter card. He's about to deck out, and Nightcrawler gets 1. So Gambit's encounter card goes first. He's the first player. Tyrant Worship plays 5 threat on Ancient Ritual. So this goes up to 8. Okay, it's getting back up. Siren Strength, change him to giant form. So he's already in giant form. And then whenever he attacks you, you are stunned. Discard this card after activation. Okay, so Nightcrawler's probably going to get stunned. All right, and then that is it. It's back to player phase. Nightcrawler will start us off here. Okay, we want to just what doesn't kill me, and then play hard to ignore. And then we have the Banff attached to Apocalypse. Yeah, let's use our rapid teleportation. Spend a resource of any type. Look to your discard pile for a copy of Banff added to your hand. The Banff here. Banff is a physical resource, so we can use 2 resources here, including 1 physical, which is a requirement to play the what doesn't kill me. Oh, sorry guys, we have to be exhausted first, because it's gonna ready us. Okay, let's go ahead and have Nightcrawler thwart. Let's see, whenever he attacks you, you are stunned. So we get the what doesn't kill me. He's defending for a lot. Do I clear this off now and change this overkill form? I mean, we're healing up, so I think we should be okay. I need to get my thingies out. Energy barriers. We're only seeing 1. If I clear specialized training though, that would be helpful as well. Specialized training. Do we have the thought removal here? If we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, Shadow Cat. Yeah, actually we have the thought removal. Okay, let's do Nightcrawler. We'll thwart 2 from source of power. Clear this off. Okay, so when defeated, if Apocalypse is in Biomorph form, he activates. If he's not, we change him to Biomorph form, the one with Overkill, and give him a tough status card. So he has a tough here. And then we defeated the Amplify. Okay, then we're going to use 2 resources, including the physical with the Banff, to play What Doesn't Kill Me. Here, action hue 2 from here, we go from 4 up to 6, and we can also ready back up. Alright, I need to do this as well, and the main is getting a little bit high as well. There's no more advances in there. Let's clean up the main a little bit, take 6 off, put 6 back. So it's at 12, it hits 16, it's going to advance. I really want to clear the stuff off though. Well, so let's use a resource here to play Unflappable. It's a 1-cost upgrade. After hero defends against attack takes no damage, we can exhaust this and then draw a card. Or sorry, not draw a card. That's Unflappable. Hard to Ignore is going to remove 1 from the main scheme. So actually, we might be okay with this, with the Hard to Ignore starting to get in play. And then Nightcrawler and Daydreamer need to activate here. Let's plan out what we want to do. Because I can do Utopia. It'll ready up Rogue. She has +1 life with our team training. No, she'll get knocked out though, unless I give her Honor X-Men, which I could. It's supposed to be for Nightcrawler, but oh, we have Made the Call actually. So we have a high authority. We could get Beast. Triage can also heal. Let's see here. If I make the call for Beast, I can get a double. Oh, I forgot to trigger the Gambit staff. That's fine. If I make the call Beast, I get a double back. Does not help pay for anything else though. I can make the call Triage, and then we're short a resource here for Shadowcat. Oh wait, can we Thieves Guild anything? If we can Thieves Guild something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh wait, oh, I did this wrong. It says remove 1 threat from a scheme. If this removes the last threat from that scheme, draw a card. So what we should have done whenever we did it last turn was that, because this had the threat had one threat left. So what we should have done was that we have Gambit remove 2 threat with the Shadow of the Past as the boost card from the main scheme. And then we triggered Thief's Guild to remove 1 threat from that scheme, and that would have been the same thing. So I should have just done that instead, guys. Sorry, I messed up there because it has this removes an additional threat. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's what I need to do there to proc it. So the main scheme would have had less threat, but let's keep the main scheme on there because I kind of messed up. Okay, let's think about what I want to do. So I want to play Shadowcat. And then if I make the call, I want to try to draw a card to play. So let's hold on to this. And then it's still Nightcrawler's turn. So we can drop this down to 6. If we do that, we can drop it down to 5. And then we can proc our Thief's Guild, right? Remove that from the scheme. Yeah, okay. So Nightcrawler and Daydreamer will both thwart for 1, 2, 3, 4 from Specialized Training. Drop it down to 6. Daydreamer takes a consequence damage. She's going to get knocked out here. All right. Then we're going to have Beak and Rogue both thwart for 1, 2, 3 from Specialized Training. Drop it down to 3. They'll both take consequence damage. Rogue has 1 life left, and Beak is going to get knocked out here. All right. Then we're going to use the ready though. So I desperately need to trigger the Thieves Guild, but it'll for sure trigger. Yeah. So we're gonna guarantee it. So 3 resources here, so I can play Shadowcat. We're not gonna use her effect. Play only if your has the X-Men trait. We have the X-Men trait in Alter Ego, dance to the Honor X-Men. Shadowcat's gonna thwart 2 from Specialized Training. Drop it down to 1. Okay, let me try to do this correctly this time. So we use our Thief Extraordinaire, exhaust Remy LeBeau. Look at the top 2 cards in counter deck, discard 1 of them, and then remove threat from a scheme equal to the amount of boost icons on a card. So 2 cards here. It's going to be, both 3s. Darn. Okay, so he's going to be attacking Nightcrawler. Oh, Shadowcat should take consequence damage. Sorry, I forgot about that. Are any going to be encounter cards? No, they're not. They're both going to be boost cards. So it doesn't matter what we discard. Let's discard Scarab here, and we can remove 3 threat from a scheme. So that's huge. I think that's the most I've ever gotten with Gambit. Let's take 3 off of Ancient Ritual or the main. The main's at 12. He has no scheme activation. If he flips a Sire Path, though, he'll add more threat on it. But we can get it ready. So let's take 3 off of Ancient Ritual, I think. Okay, so we did that. Now we can exhaust the Thief's Guild. After you resolve your Thief Extraordinary ability, which you just did, we can exhaust this card and remove 1 from a scheme. So let's take one off here. If it removes the last threat, which it just did, we can also draw a card. but we triggered this first, so it doesn't matter. Let's draw a card first with the Thieves Guild. We drew into Colossus. Then when Specialized Training is defeated, both players can search their deck, or not search their deck, it gets removed from the game, is a victory keyword. We get one of these set aside specialization upgrades put into play. So Nightcrawler's going to take the defense specialist. We get +1 defense, and after you make a base defense, we exhaust this and draw a card. Gambit's going to get, do we want the attacking one, or do we want the surveillance specialist? We're like struggling with Thort right now. Let's get the surveillance specialist for now. Okay, so now we get +1 Thort, and after you perform a basic Thort, we can exhaust this card to draw a card. All right, then let's do, yeah, okay, let's flip over now to hero form. We can take another card draw. Not that we'll really need it right now. And we're going to play and make the call. Action, pay the printed cost of an ally in any player's discard pile. So we're going to look through here, and let's get, Beak is only played from the hand, so let's get Triage here. So 2 cost here for Triage with the make the call. Okay, and then after Triage enters play, hew 2 damage from X-Men character. I could hew Rogue, but I think I wanted to get recycled back into our deck because she's free to play whenever we draw her. So let's hew 2 from, we could do Nightcrawler. Could also do Gambit. Let's do 2 from Nightcrawler. We'll heal him from 6 up to 8. And then after an X-Men ally enters play, with the Utopia, we can exhaust this to ready up another X-Men character. Let's ready up Gambit. Okay, Gambit's now going to Thwart for 2 with the +1 with the Surveillance Specialist from the main. And then we can exhaust this card after we make a basic Thwart to draw a card. Drew into Uncanny, which we're going to hold on to. Triage with Thwart 1. This will go up to 2. Yeah, let's Thwart 1 from Ancient Ritual. Drop this down to 4. Okay, oh, Nightcrawler is going to take a lot of damage here. Do we have a Desperate Defense? Triage takes a contour damage. Do I have another Desperate Defense? Hopefully we do, because we'll draw it if we do. We have 1 more. I think I'll draw into it. Okay, that's going to end our turn. Let's ready back up. If Nightcrawler can draw the Desperate... No, wait, he has +2 from this. Never mind, so we can't even fully defend no matter what. That is unfortunate. Yeah, Nightcrawler's going to take damage because he has a boost of 3. He's hitting for 8 here with Overkill. Probably should have thought that out before I cleared that side skin and change him over to his Biomorph form. Gambit's going to draw up to 5 here. Canny, I forgot to get a charge counter. That's fine. Draw up to 5. Okay. Nightcrawler's going to draw up to 5 as well. No cards in hand. So even if we get the Desperate Defense, not enough. And we did get it. So we're defending for what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's hitting with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If I had an energy barrier, I think there's nothing we can do, right? Do I defend it? I could just Desperate Defense it anyways. But then we don't get it ready. I don't know. Okay, it is Apocalypse's turn. He is going to add 2 to the main. Then he adds a power counter. He's going to attack Nightcrawler here. He has Overkill, and as a force interrupt after he attack. Whenever he attacks you, you get stunned. So we get stunned immediately, and we discard this after activation. So same with a base of 5. We know the boost is 0 because Gambit took a peek at it. So the question is, what do we do now? I could still Desperate Defense, but I won't get the ready. So how much damage am I taking if I Bamf this? We defend for 5. Yeah, we'll just take 3 damage. That's fine. We're going to Bamf it here. So we discard the Bamf. We're now the defender without exhausting with our defense stat, which is going to be 1 with the defense specialist plus 1 with the cutlass. So we're defending for 5 here. His boost is going to be 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We take 3 damage. That'll bring us from 8 down to 5. And then we discard this card after activation. Actually, I forgot something else, guys. Whenever he changed the bottom form, I forgot to do indirect damage to each player. So let's just put him on the heroes because I don't know what allies were in play. So Gambit takes 2, drops down to 6. And Nightcrawler takes 2, drops from 5 down to 3. Okay, that should happen immediately during the player's phase whenever he changed this form. Okay, so he attacked us. We're going to trigger Gambit's staff. When an enemy attacks, we exhaust the staff to deal damage to the enemy. So knocks off his tough. We're going to retaliate, and we're going to electrify armor because we defended with the band. So 2 damage on Apocalypse, I'll bring from 35 down to 33. And we can also exhaust this and draw a card after you make a base defense. Bamf counts as a base defense, so we can get 1 card here. Got another hard to ignore. Okay, Apocalypse is going to attack Gambit here. Oh, he has Overkill. Man, should have thought this out more. If Nightcrawler defends, oh wait, yeah, we have Desperate Defense. So if he doesn't get a boost, oh yeah, we can fully defend it. Okay, so Nightcrawler is going to defend this with a defense out of 5. We're going to use a resource here to play a Desperate Defense. Hero interrupt. When your hero defends against attack, we're defending his attack right here. If we take no damage, we can ready out and we get +2 defense. So we're defending for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 now. The attack is directed at Nightcrawler. This will be the boost card. 3 plus boost effect is after activation, change to bottom morph. He's already in bottom morph, so nothing else happens. So just 3 damage. We fully defend it. So we can ready up with Desperate Defense. Then we can also unflappable. We took no damage from an attack, draw a card. And we also hard to ignore since we took no damage. And remove 1 threat from the main scheme. So it's down to 11. All right, that was really good. And then encounter step. So 1 encounter card for Nightcrawler and 1 for Gambit. All right, first one here is going to be Celestial Tech. For each Celestial attachment play, resolve its effect as if the attachment has just schemed and attacked you. So if he just schemed on us, then we'll trigger this, where discard the top card of your deck. The resource here is energy, so he heals 2 again. Okay, he goes from 33 up to 35. All right, then Gambit's encounter card, Silent Strength. Gives to Apocalypse, change the giant form, and then same thing, whenever he attacks, we get stunned, and then we discard after activation. Okay, so his giant form, when he changes his form, heal 2 damage, so he goes from 35 to 37. Man, he keeps on healing. We need to gun him down, but we need to get set up first before we do all of that. All right, so we pass the first player token over to Gambit. Gambit's going to start us off. Before I forget, let's charge the card, get our charge counter here. And then I want Rogue gone because we're about to deck out. So Rogue can throw something right now. Let's do... Oh, I kind of want to Creole Charmer. Yeah, they'll give me a free Confuse, right? Let's see. What to do last threat with these? Yeah, these Gyarados is just not that good. If we do... I hold on to Uncanny X-Men for sure. And Creole Charmer... No, he's Stalwart. Darn. Okay, never mind. Yeah, he's Stalwart in this form. So I cannot Creole Charmer him. We could just hard play the Uncanny. And then play Pixie for 1. Return an ally back. Probably going to be... No, we don't play Uncanny yet. I need Rogue to get knocked out. So, okay. Let's do... Rogue will thwart 2 from the main. Drop this down. She'll take constant damage. She has 4 damage now, and she has +1 life for this, so she's knocked out, even with the team training. Gambit's going to thwart 2 with our Surveillance Specialist. We'll take it off of the main as well. And then we can exhaust the Surveillance Specialist to draw a card after you make a basic thwart activation. Okay, got a Royal Flush. All right, then we're going to do 3 resources here. So I can play... Oh, wait. Do I want Triage knocked out? I would like to recur Triage. But he won't be knocked out because of the team training. He has too much life. All right, let's do 3 resources anyways. And we'll play Uncanny X-Men. So we play under Gambit. Each of your X-Men allies gets +1 hit point. All the allies in Gambit's deck are X-Men allies. And if each of your characters has the X-Men trait, which they all do, each of your X-Men allies costs 1 fewer resource to play now. So they're all a little bit cheaper. So, am I right on a resource? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay. I guess, I don't know what I did. Okay, we're going to do 1 resource here to play Pixie, who's only 1 cost. When you play from hand, add an X-Men ally from your discard pile to your hand. Actually, let's get Rogue here. So we add her back to our hand here with Pixie's effect. Okay, that's really good. And then we can keep her with the tough. Then when a Pixie enters play, we can exhaust Utopia to ready up another X-Men character. Let's ready up Gambit. Okay, that's huge. Pixie to Rogue is a great combo. All right, Gambit's going to thwart for 2 again from the main. Let's just drop that down. All right, let's do... We can play Rogue for free because reduce the cost of player for each charge count on your identity. She comes in here with the toughness. And every ally has +2 hit points right now with the Uncanny and the team training. So they all have just a lot of hit points here. So actually, we probably don't need the tough. Let's just have Rogue activate and thwart everything out. Nightcrawler, still Gambit's turn, but I think Nightcrawler, what doesn't kill me? Let's see. I don't think if what doesn't kill me here with Nightcrawler. Then do I play Energy Bear? Nah, we don't need any more. We're about to draw our armor. So we play the second copy of Hard to Ignore. And then we hold on to Endurance, I think. Okay, so wait, it's still Gambit's turn. So we're always going to have the allies thwart here. So Shadowcat thwarts for 2. Rogue thwarts for 2 is a total of 4. Clears off Ancient Ritual. They both take constant damage here, and then Rogue loses her tough status card. Triage and Pixie will both thwart for 1 from the main. Drop it down to 3. They will both take constant damage as well. All right, then we pass it over to Nightcrawler, who's going to attack to remove his stun status card. Then we're going to use the prehensile tail, generate wild resource for an event. What doesn't kill me is an event. We're going to declare the wild here to be a physical. And then this will be a second resource here. It's going to be physical anyways to play what doesn't kill me. Hero action, hue 2 from your hero. We go from 3 up to 5, and we can also ready back up. Let's go ahead and thwart for 2. Clear off the pyramid here. Or not clear it off, just drop it down a little bit more. All right, then I think we use a resource here to play a second copy of Hard to Ignore. And then we're going to end our turn, hold on to Endurance. So that's it. Let's ready back up. All right, I think we're pretty much, are we close to decking out? Yeah, both players are close to decking out. And again, we can have 4 allies thanks to the effect of Utopia. And we're not short on space anymore because Nightcrawler has no allies in his deck other than the Day Tripper. All right, let's ready up. All right, Gambit has no cards in hand. He's drawing up to 5. He decks out. Face down and counter card. Ooh, okay, that decks the villain out. So Permanent Acceleration going on a main scheme. We have to shuffle up the encounter deck and Gambit's deck immediately. So both the advances are back now, but we got the main scheme under control now. So I'm feeling okay. And we got Professor X here, so hopefully he'll change forms and we can get a Confuse off on Apocalypse. All right, then we shuffle our player deck with Gambit, and we're going to draw 2 more cards back up to our hand size here of 5. Yeah, Pixie into Rogue is really awesome. So drawing 2 more. 1, 2. Oh, Gambit can actually natural agility here. When you defend against attack, place a charge counter on Gambit. For each charge counter, you get +1 defense. Yeah, okay, that's insane. Okay, Nightcrawler's gonna hold on to Endurance, draw back up to 5. Ah, we deck out here too with the Armor Vest and the X-Shed and Hard to Ignore. Okay, so Nightcrawler also gets an encounter card. Okay, that is not fun. So we have to deal with a bunch of counter cards here, but I feel like we're pretty set up, but the hit points on our character are pretty low. So if Nightcrawler takes a lot of indirect, we could get knocked out. If Gambit takes indirect, we can put him on his allies though. His allies all have +2 life. Okay, Nightcrawler has 5 cards. Okay, so Apocalypse turn. Okay, he's gonna add 3 to the main now, and he adds a power counter. So there's gonna be 4. We discard all 4. Move from the encounter until we get a superpower card, and then reveal it. So superpower here. Oh man, that's the worst one to get because it's a hazard. So we get another encounter card. Okay, it comes in with 5 threat, and then when it's defeated, he changes giant form and he activates against the player who defeats the scheme. Otherwise, change the giant form, give him a tough. All right, he's going to attack Gambit here. He doesn't have overkill. So staggering strength is going to trigger. Whenever he attacks you, you are stunned. Gambit gets stunned. Gambit is going to, let's have Triage block this attack. So Apocalypse hitting with a base of 5 plus a boost card here of 2. So 7 damage, knocks out Triage, and then we discard the staggering strength. All right, Apocalypse is going to attack Nightcrawler here with a base of 3. We are going to, oh, we don't have a BAMF on him. Do I just defend for 5? Yeah, that's fine. We're going to just defend here for 5. This would be his boost card. Boost after his activation, review this card, so it doesn't come into play yet. It just comes after activation. So he's hitting for 3. We defend for 5, take no damage. So since we defended, actually first use Gambit staff. When he attacks, exhaust the staff and deal with damage. That'll bring from 37 down to 36. We're going to retaliate and electricity armor because we defended. So 2 more, 36 down to 34. And then we're going to defense specialist because we made a basic defense. Draw a card. We can hard to ignore 2 times because we have 2 of them and inflammable. So draw a card with inflammable. Remove 2 threat from the main with the hard to ignores. Okay. And then that is it with Nightcrawler here. Yeah, so after activation, he gets this. He changes giant form. He's already in giant form, so nothing else happens with that. Next time he attacks, he stuns that character. Okay, encounter card time, right? We did nothing else? Yeah. So Gambit goes first. He's the first player. And Nightcrawler gets 1. So just 4 encounter cards here we got to take. Oh, there's a hazard. So Gambit gets another encounter card because the hazard just deals extra encounter card during the encounter phase. So we have a total here. All right, Gambit goes first. We got an assault. The villain attacks you. No overkill, so let's have an ally block here. We're going to do Pixie or Shadowcat. Shadowcat has... let's do Shadow... No, let's do Pixie. The thwarting is nice. So Pixie's going to block the attack. Gambit gets stunned. He's already stunned with the staggering strength. He's hitting with a base of 5. Boost card here is going to be... Let's give it +3 boost icon. So it's going to do 8. So we don't place it on Ancient Ritual. It does 8 damage, no overkill. So Pixie chump blocks it. She gets knocked out, and that ends that. And then we discard this after the attack. Alright, Gambit's next encounter card. Biomorphic Blast. If he's in Biomorph form, he activates. He's not, so we change the Biomorph and place 1 power counter. So now it's overkill, but we place a power counter on the main scheme. Alright, then we got Technological Interface. Oh, I forgot. When we change this form, do 2 indirect damage to each player. Okay, so Gambit's going to put 2 indirect on Rogue. Nightcrawler has to take 2 indirect, so we drop from 5 down to 3. This is kind of scary. If Apocalypse is in Sire Path form, which he is, no, he's not. He activates. Otherwise, change the Sire Path and place 1 power counter in main scheme. So we place a power counter, change the Sire Path. Sire Path, when we change this form, place 2 threat on each scheme in play. So this goes up. Giant Growth goes up to 7, which is not great. And then 2 on Ancient Ritual. Alright, I hope it doesn't change the Biomorph again. Okay, we got Clan Cobb's Elliot. So we got a minion here with Guard. When he's defeated, place 2 threat on Ancient Ritual. We also got Tyrant Worship. Review, place 5 on Ancient Ritual. Alright, we're fine. Alright, and then we pass the token back over to Nightcrawler, who's going to start us off. Do I just recover here? We got the Chapel. Yeah, we're just going to recover with Nightcrawler, because at this point, I need to get the recovery up. So, let's see. I could also play Build Support. We have a lot of threat to manage, but I think Gambit's got it now, because he's pretty built out. Nightcrawler just needs to get his defense up. So let's use a resource here to play Kurt's Chapel. And then we're going to... Oh, we need to get it ready. We cannot get it ready here. Yeah, I have no way to get it ready. Gambit can play an ally, but not during Nightcrawler's turn. So we can't Utopia to ready up. Oh man, that's unfortunate. So we won't be able to heal this turn, which is really scary. Because if we take more indirect because he's changing forms, then we kind of get messed up here. Is there any way to heal Nightcrawler? Or play something? We have +1 recover with the Chapel. Yikes, we have no ready. Maybe I shouldn't have defended the attack there. Do I flip down? No, I mean, I surely stay in hero form now. Because he's in this form. I don't want to change the Biomorph so I can fully defend his attack of 1. Because he's going to attack Nightcrawler first. Yeah, so we want to defend the attack and then take the extra encounter card here. Oof. Okay. Let's do, for sure, Armored Vest. Oh, let's do Endurance. Yeah, wait. I have the Endurance here. I'm tripping, guys. We just play the Endurance. I think we throw away Build Support. We're pretty built out. Okay, resource here to play Armored Vest. We get +1 defense. And then, oh, I have no BAMFs in this card, so I can't trigger Rapid Teleportation. Let's use a resource here to play Endurance. You get +3 hit points. So our current hit points goes from 3 up to 6, and our max is now 12. Okay, so I think we have enough life here. And I think we just pass here. But what am I doing? This should be in the discard pile. I think we spent these as resources. Right, yeah, for the Armor Vest Endurance. I put it in the wrong spot. And we're holding on to Hard to Ignore. I could also Night Nurse. But I kind of want to save for Gambit Stun. Let's check what we got here on Gambit. We have Charge the card. We have X to get it ready. We can draw a card too whenever we thwart. I'm not sure here. If I should even get the mission training down. Let's do... Let's see, we attack for 2 with Gambit. Do I want a Night Nurse Gambit? Yeah, let's Night Nurse Gambit. We're gonna exhaust Night Nurse, remove a counter to heal Gambit by 1 and remove his stun status card. Okay, just in case. Alright, so let's see here. What do we want to do? Nightcrawler's gonna pass it over to Gambit. We have to do some thwarting. We have to thwart. Yeah, we keep Giant Control in play here. We can play X, which will confuse Apocalypse. Yeah, for when he schemes against Gambit. Nightcrawler can block the attack in hero form. Yeah, I think that's a good play. And then Gambit will use basic activation right now. Yeah, okay. So Gambit is going to thwart for 2 with our +1 from the Surveillance Specialist from Giant Growth. And then we can exhaust the Surveillance Specialist and draw a card after we thwart. Turn 2, make the call. And then we're going to trigger Charge the card. Let's get a charge counter before I forget. And then we're going to do, I think we do X here. So let's do, wait, make the call. Do we have anything? Pixie and Triage. Oh, we could get Triage. What's our hand looking like? If I do 2 for X, then I can make the call, get Triage, heal Nightcrawler. We can do Gambit to swing. No, we use Thief Extraordinaire, right? Yeah, try draw another card. Okay, let's do. So right now, all our X-Men allies are in play. So Uncanny reduce the cost of each X-Men ally by 1. So Professor X is only 2 costs to play. This would be a double here, so I can play Professor X. When he enters play, choose one. We pick the one to confuse the villain. Then whenever he enters play, we can exhaust Utopia to ready up another X-Men character. Let's ready up Gambit, who is an X-Men character. Okay. Then we're going to play a make the call here. Pay the printed cost of any card in any player's discard pile. So Gambit's going to pay 2 costs here for Triage, who is the printed 2 costs right here. When our Triage enters play, hew 2 damage from X-Men character. Let's hew 2 from Nightcrawler. Bring him from 6 up to 8 here. Alright. Then we're going to... do I care about the card draw with Thieves Guild? It doesn't matter here, right? I feel like I'm being... Oh, but I could control the boost that Nightcrawler gets. He's hitting with a base of 1. There's no way that he gets a boost that out hits Nightcrawler, though, so it doesn't matter. But I could control the encounter cards a little bit. Let's go ahead and do it. No, it's just for the boost. It doesn't matter. All right, let's do... So we got Triage in play. We can do our basic activations now. So X is going to thwart 3 from Ancient Ritual. Drop us from 7... Can't do math here. 7 minus 3 is going to be 4. X will take a consequential damage. Then we're going to have Rogue and Triage both attack. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3. Knock out the Clan of Cabas Elliot. When he's defeated, place 2 threat on Ancient Ritual. It goes back up to 6. Both Rogue and Triage will take consequential damage. Okay. Shadowcat's going to thwart 2 from Ancient Ritual. Drop this down. She'll take consequential damage. She should have 3 damage. Rogue also has 3 damage. So let's clean up. But they both have 5 life thanks to the Uncanny and Team Training. And then I think we hold on to this. We're ready to start doing damage soon. Gambit's going to flip down to Alter Ego. And we're going to trigger our Thief Extraordinaire. We can exhaust ourselves. Look at the top 2 cards in the encounter deck. 1, 2. We can discard one of them. Change his Sire Path form. He's already in Sire Path, right? Yeah, okay, so let's discard this one. And we can remove 1 threat from a scheme. Let's take 1 off of the main. Okay, I think that's good. And we know that that's a 0 boost here for Nightcrawler's attack. All right, Nightcrawler holds on to this. Gambit holds on to this. Both players draw back up to their hand size here. So Nightcrawler's going to draw back up to 5. We got 2 Bamps. That's not... okay, we got Energy Barrier, though, which I like a lot. Ready back up. I kind of want to flip with Nightcrawler, but now we're back up to 8 life. But I play the Chapel kind of for nothing. Let's ready back up. Yeah, Nightcrawler just does so much more in hero form. He doesn't want to flip because we have the perfect defense engine running. So every single time we flip, we don't get the trigger Unflappable, Hard to Ignores, or the defense specialist. Gambits can draw back up to 6 here, holding on to the charged card. We got his Endurance. And we got Beak. Okay, so we're like pretty much good on threat now with Beak. Okay. All right. So we can save X for another activation because I want Nightcrawler to trigger his stuff, right? Do we have what doesn't kill me? Oh, we do. Okay. We're like really good. All right. So it is Apocalypse's turn. He's gonna add 3 to the main because of the acceleration. He's gonna attack Nightcrawler here. Nightcrawler is just gonna defend this attack with a defense stat of Armored Vest, Cutlass, and Defense Specialist. So +3, 6 defense. He's hitting with a base of 1. We know the boost here is 0, and the boost effect is a change in Sire Path. He's already in Sire Path, so it doesn't matter. So 1 damage, we fully block the attack, take no damage. So when we do that, this is a hero intro, we can't trigger this. When we do that, we're going to retaliate and electrostatic armor, 2 damage. That'll bring it from 34 down to 32. He won't retaliate because it's not an attack. We're going to defense specialist to draw a card. We're going to double Hard to Ignore and Unflappable, which draws a card with Unflappable. We don't know damage and attack, and Hard to Ignore will remove 2 from the main. This will drop it down to 4. Okay. Yeah, that's correct. He's going to scheme on Gambit. This won't trigger because he's confused, so the scheme never went through. Then we can deal encounter cards here. So 1, 2, and then the hazard, so we get another encounter card for Nightcrawler. We include a hazard off next turn. Our Nightcrawler goes first. Giant size depot. If he's in giant form, he activates. Otherwise, change the giant form. Place a power counter on the main scheme. Okay, when he changes form, he heals 2 damage. He goes from 32 up to 34. And as you realize, I forgot to give a power counter in the main scheme during this building phase, so there should be 3. Now we place another one with the effect of the giant size depot. So there's 4, so we discard all 4. Remove from the encounter until we get a superpower card and reveal it. So we're going to get... Ooh, the advance is good to get rid of. Ooh, both advances, but now he's decking out. All right, we're gonna keep milling here until we get a superpower card. Got one here now with a Crisis. When it's defeated, he changes the Cyber Path. Okay, 5 threat. Crisis, so we can't remove that from the main what's in play. Nightcrawler's last encounter card is gonna be another side scheme here, Source of Power. They all only have 1 defeat effects. This one has to amplify. And then we got Master Plan on Gambit. Okay, so 4 threat to each side scheme. We got our thwarting cut off for us. And then 4 to here is going to put this up to 8. All right. All right, guys. That was pretty terrible. We just got side schemes and a master plan. All right. Then it's pass it over to Gambit. And then execute his play if he's in play at the end of the round, so he's going to get discarded here. All right. And we did his healing with Apocalypse already. Okay. Well, we got Beak. So I did say that we're good, right? That's what I said because we got Beak. Okay, the Crisis takes priority, and then Giant Growth, right? Yeah, we can do this and this. If we do this, though, he'll add more to every single scheme because of his Sire Path ability. But I think we still have to do that. We do Giant Form, he'll attack us. Wait, we could keep them really low. We don't have to clear the last threat off any of them. Darn. This is, and we didn't get our doubles, which kind of is not cool. Okay, Beak's only 1 cost, so if I use this to play him, we're good. And then we can just do some damage, I guess. Let's see. What do I do? I think I did do a Royal Flush here. It would do 9. We won't take Retaliate. He's gonna just keep healing though. I don't want to do that. I could just play the Endurance on Gambit. Who do we ready? We can ready up Gambit because he thwarts for 2, I guess. Okay. Let's just go ahead and flip over here to here. Actually, let's just do this first. We're gonna use a resource right here. So I play Beak, who's only 1 cost, because all of our characters are X-Men, even Gambit with the Honor X-Men. So Beak's only 1 with Uncanny X-Men's effect. When he enters play, remove 1 threat from a scheme for each X-Men out of control. We have 4 here. So we're going to take 4 threat off of scheme. Let's take it off the plugged in, because that's got to go for sure anyways. All right, then we're going to... Why do I not want to flip yet? Do I draw a card for any reason here? No, I don't, right? All right, we're going to flip over to Hero Form. Gambit's going to thwart for 2 with our Surveillance Specialist. Let's take it off of here. And then we can exhaust Surveillance Specialist and then draw a card as we make a basic thwart activation. Step for Cuckoos. Ooh, that would have been great earlier. I could still play it though, but not sure we need it anymore. Okay, let's see. What does Nightcrawler got in his hand? No thwarting. We got a What's in Kill Me for the ready and the heal, so we don't have to flip with Nightcrawler, I guess. And then we could Energy Barrier, play a Bamf. Hard to ignore though. Oh yeah, we can do this. So we have this. We play hard to ignore in a bit. Okay, so Nightcrawler is just gonna thwart for 2 somewhere. We clear this off. He changes. I hate getting the extra encounter card with a Giant Growth. Do I flip him twice? Because then he will just heal and add threat, which is not fun. If I do this here, he'll attack us first. I think I just do this first. Yeah, so this is gonna be at 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we gotta do 9 threat removal here. We got oh, that's why I wanted to get the ready with Beak, but I forgot. Okay, so sorry guys, we're gonna go back a little bit. When our Beak enters play, we're gonna exhaust Utopia to ready up another X-Men character. Just ready up Nightcrawler. That's what that was. Okay, so Nightcrawler can do 4 now. Okay, so we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we got no more thwart in our hand. Nightcrawler does 1, 2, 3, 4 with the Doesn't Kill Me, so we can do 10. So if we just leave this then, the Crisis, and we clear this thing off. Yeah, because I'm sick of this encounter thing. And then we have Rogue Block. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, we need Rogue to thwart. So Triage is gonna block. Okay, Beak's gonna thwart for 1 from here. Take a consequence damage. Rogue's gonna thwart for 2 from here. Take a consequence of damage. She has 1 hit point left because she has 5 life thanks to Uncanny and Team Training. Shadowcat thwarts for 2 from here. Takes a consequence of damage. Same thing with her. She's still alive. And then we can't hard to ignore though with the freaking plugged in. Okay, and I think we just pass over Nightcrawler now, right? Oh wait, we haven't played any cards in our hand. Okay, Gambit is going to. Let's see. If a Fox Giant Point activates And the otherwise change giant form, give him a tough. Okay, let's do. I kind of want to just play stuff for Cuckoos because I'm sick of getting like nasty encounter cards. Did I charge the card? I don't remember. We're not ready for the kill here. We just got to play it slow. Let's use 3 resources here so I can play stuff for Cuckoos. Play only you have the X-Men trait. It gets 3 side counters, and then after we review a treachery, we can exhaust the card, remove a counter, and then cancel effects of that treachery and review another encounter card from the encounter deck if we get in our master plan or something. Then we're gonna pass. Actually, Triage can activate. He's not gonna. Actually, he could defend for Nightcrawler. I think what we do is if we could double Bamf is a thing. Okay, Triage is gonna thwart 1. Let's take it off of plugged in. Let's take it off of Ancient Ritual. We're gonna get more encounter cards with that. He'll take consequence damage. All right. Then we pass over to Nightcrawler. Nightcrawler is gonna thwart for 2 from the Giant Growth. Oh man. Okay. Then we're going to prehensile tail, generate a wild resource declared to be physical for an event. This would be a second resource here to play. What doesn't kill me? We heal 2. We use the physical to pay for it, and we can also ready back up on Nightcrawler. All right, Nightcrawler is going to. Oh wait, before we do that, let's go ahead and play a Bamf on Apocalypse. Then Nightcrawler is going to thwart 2 from Giant Growth. So if Apocalypse is in Giant form, which he is, he's going to activate. He's going to attack Nightcrawler here. We're going to Bamf and defend the attack without exhausting. He gets a boost card here. 3 plus activation, change the biomorph. So he changed the biomorph here. After activation, sorry. So not yet, not yet. Okay, so he's just hitting for 3. We take no damage. Gambit can trigger the staff here. When an enemy attacks, which he just did, exhaust his card. Do 1 damage. So bring it from 34 down to 33. We defend it, so we electrocide armor, and we retaliate, so 2 more damage. 33 down 31. And then the Biomorph Blast is going to change the Biomorph form after activation. When he changes this form, each player takes 2 indirect damage. We're going to put 2 on Beak. And Beak has 4 life, thanks to Uncanny and Team Training. Okay, and then 2 on Nightcrawler will drop us from 10 down to 8. But Nightcrawler's got more What Doesn't Kill Me. He's coming up, I think. Okay, right? Let me check this. Yeah, we have 2 more in the deck. All right, so Nightcrawler should be good. We're going to use a double here to play our Energy Barrier. Comes in with 3 reflection counters. So we finally got our first Energy Barrier down this game. Whenever you would take any amount of damage from an attack, we can remove a counter from here and then deal 1 damage to enemy and prevent 1 of that damage. All right, and then we're going to play Bamf and attach it to Apocalypse because he has overkill here. So we want to get full defenses out on him. And yeah, I think that's going to be our turn here. We got 7th threat on Ancient Ritual. I don't want that to pop and get us more encounter cards. We have a Crisis here in play and Amplify. All right, let's ready back up. I just got to remember all the stuff that we have in play right now. If we can just... Yeah, it's fine. All right, and the allies are all alive. Don't remember if I charge a card this turn. That's okay. We're going to hold on to our damage. Draw back up to 5 on Gambit. I'll ready this up. Nightcrawler is going to drop back up to 5 here, holding on to what's hard to ignore. We don't need to play this turn because it's a Crisis anyway, so we can't remove that. There's a 3rd Bamf. Okay, so Apocalypse turn, he's going to add 3 to the main. Goes up to 7 with the acceleration. He's going to attack Gambit here first. We did not get a Desperate Defense, right? Yeah, we don't. He has overkill with this attack. Gambit did not get his thing either, so I think Nightcrawler is just going to Bamf it. Oh yeah, we might be able to draw into it with our stuff. So we're going to Bamf this. Nightcrawler is going to defend the attack without exhausting. So it's hitting with a base of 3 and overkill. Boost here is going to be after activation change to Giant form. So no boost icons to amplify. So it's going to be 4 damage. We full defend the attack. Gambit is going to use a staff. Do 1 damage because he attacked. We full defend the attack. So we retaliate and electrocide armor. 30 down to 28. And then we are going to Defense Specialist to draw a card. We're going to Unflappable to draw another card. And Hard to Ignore is we're not going to trigger because the Crisis means we can't remove that from the main scheme. So we're just Unflappable here, drawing a card. No Desperate Defense. Okay, that's fine. Then after activation, change them to Giant form. No longer having overkill. Okay, he's going to attack Nightcrawler here. I don't want to exhaust Nightcrawler, so let's just have Beak block the attack. He's hitting with a base of... Oh, actually, when he changes form, heal 2 damage. He goes from 28 up to 30. All right, boost card for the attack on Beak. 2. Put Amplify, so it's going to be 6 damage. Knocks out Beak. He had 1 life left with his 4 life. All right, then encounter step. Dang, he's about to deck out again. Who goes first? Gambit goes first, and Nightcrawler. I forgot to add the power counter here. Sorry, guys. I keep forgetting to do that after step 1 of the villain phase, so we should add that earlier. Our Gambit got Shao to pass. Darn, we're getting... Actually, do I step for Cuckoo's this? Actually, this will preserve the encounter deck, so let's not step for Cuckoo's it. Because I have Quick Strike, that's fine. Others have some attack. Okay, that's fine. Shao to pass will come out. We got Belladonna. Quick Strike and Toughness. We got another side scheme here. Assassin Guild comes in with 4 threat. After an assassin minion attacks and defeats a character, we place 2 threat on this scheme with an acceleration. And these guys here say if each assassin minion attacks you, there are none, we search the encounter and scrap out for an assassin minion and reveal it. Okay, that's not bad. Okay, so we shuffle these guys into the encounter deck. So we have 75% chance of getting a Nemesis card, and he doesn't deck out, so that's good. We can preserve that a little bit longer. Okay, she's going to Quick Strike here for 3. After she attacks and defeats a character, we place 2 on the main scheme. If I Nightcrawler to block, who's going to be first player? Nightcrawlers, so we don't get the ready with Nightcrawler. But I kind of do want to block, because then we can do a lot with our Retaliate and Electrostatic Armor. Yeah, Nightcrawler is going to jump in the way of this attack, defend it. So she won't defeat a character. Oh, wait, she has Toughness. Okay, so he's going to defend the attack. He takes no damage. She's hitting for 3. She has to defeat a character to trigger her effect. We're defending for like 6. So then we're going to Retaliate, knock off the Tough. Then we're going to Electrostatic Armor because we defended, do 1 damage to Belladonna. Alright, that resolves that. Okay, and then Nightcrawler's encounter card, Celestial Tech. For each Celestial attachment in play, resolve its effect as a Aegis scheme. So discard top card of your deck. And energy, heal 2. We keep getting the healing one. So he goes from 30 up to 32. Alright, and then we pass the first player token over to Nightcrawler. And man, we lost a scout ahead. Okay, that would have been great here. We have a purpose I don't think I played right now. Let me see. Oh, we poured away for sure. Yeah, because then we can get it ready. I don't even think we heal. We just get the ready to do more thwarting right now because the threat is going crazy again. We change the cyber path, but then we'll add that to each scheme. I want to clear this off too. I think we just have to deal with this thing for the rest of the game because I don't want to take so much time to clear that off. Okay, let's use the resource here to play our energy barrier. So now we have 2 of them down. This will have 3 reflection counters. Okay, I'm running out of counters actually. Okay. Then we're gonna play a port away action. Discard a copy of band from your hand. Change forms and ready your identity. So we're readied up here. Change forms, and then actually let's look through our. Do we have any more bands? I think they're all gone, right? Wait, 1, 2. Yeah, they're all gone. So we can't use our action here. We don't need to heal. We have What Doesn't Kill Me is coming up. Let's use a resource here to play a 3rd Hard to Ignore. So now we got all of that down. And then I don't want to risk healing and then not drawing to a card, right? I think I want immediate presence. Yeah, let's flip over here to hero form. We're going to just, we could swing our thwart. Let's thwart for 2 from plugged in. No, let's do 2 from Assassin's Guild. Let's just clear this off first, I guess, before he adds a threat to everything. All right, so we thwart for 2, and then we're gonna pass on answer a purpose. Okay, so it is Gambit's turn here. Let's charge the card, get another charge counter. Oh, I have no more 3s. Okay, let's switch 3 here on here and then give Gambit 3. So we have 9 counters. All right, we're gonna get more with the molecular acceleration though. Let's see. I don't think I'm flipping. Actually, I could Creole Charmer. He's stalwart, but we can change him with this thing. So then I can clear off. If he changes the he's gonna add more threat. If I clear this off first, does the win defeated trigger first? I don't know. Okay, that's fine. Let's just do this. We're gonna do. So Colossus reduce the cost of playing by 1 if your identity has to meet your experience rate, and then Uncanny reduce them by another 1. So he's only 2 cost. So let's first have Shadowcat Thwart 2 from. Dang, I don't like this. Okay, we're gonna thwart 2 from here. Drop it down to 1. Shadowcat will take consequential damage, get knocked out, even with her 5 life. Then let's see if I clear this off first, And then, no, there's no guarantee we can fully clear out the Ancient Ritual. It's the only problem. All right, so Triage will thwart 1 from plugged in. Clear it off. He'll take consequent damage, and he's still going to be alive here because he has 4 health. And then when it's defeated, Apocalypse changes side path, and he activates against a player who defeated. Wait, if he's in side path, he activates. So otherwise, he changes side path, gets a tough stats card, but he will not activate. Okay, so he gets a tough stats card. All right, so now he loses Stalwart now in this form, so we can't confuse him. So we want to play Creole Charmer. Let's get the ready on Gambit first. So Gambit's going to thwart. Oh, sorry. When you change this form, place 2 threat on each scheme in play. That's the thing that we're worried about. So now every scheme goes up by 2. Yeah, we're going to ignore Source of Power. That's done. And then 2 on Assassin's Guild. All right. Let's see here. So I want to clear this off and take as much out off the Ancient Ritual as I can. Creole Charm does 3. So if I do 1, 2, 3, 4, not enough. All right, let's have Gambit thwart here for 2 from the Ancient Ritual. Drop this down to 7. Basic thwart activation, so we can exhaust Surveillance Specialist and draw a card. We drew to a strength. Okay, let's use a double here to play Colossus, who's only 2 cost. When I just play, we can exhaust Utopia right up on our X-Men character. Let's ready up Gambit. Colossus comes in with a tough stats card. Okay, so I kind of want to do, let's see, what's our hand here? Creole Charmer here. Or we could charged card. No, I think I just Creole Charmer. And then I can clear this off. Rogue thwarts 2 from Ancient Ritual. But we can still use our thingy. I think we just thwart for 2 here because I know the encounter cards. I don't want to mess with that because I don't want to lose more encounter cards from the encounter deck. So let's do Colossus is going to thwart 1 from Assassin's Guild. He'll take consequent damage, loses tough. Then we are going to thwart for 2 from Ancient Ritual. Then we're going to have Rogue thwart 2. Let's do the main. She'll take consequent damage, get knocked out. All right, then we flip down to Altar. Actually, let's, I forgot to get a charge counter. That's fine. With the double resource, that's fine. We flip down to Altar. And then we're going to use a double here to play Creole Charmer. After you action thought, remove 3 from a scheme. If it removes the last from that scheme, which it did, confuse the villain. So Apocalypse is now confused. The scheme is defeated. Oh man, okay, that is so much stuff. Apocalypse is pretty draining. Let's play Honor X-Men. Attached to any X-Men character. We only play if we are X-Men. We are X-Men with our Honor X-Men. We can give to a Nightcrawler. He gets +1 life, goes from 8 up to 9, and keeps the X-Men trait, even after Eagle as well. All right, we're going to end our turn. Let's ready up Nightcrawler here. Let's discard the repurpose. We're not ready for that yet. I think this is going to be a long game. Ready back up. And then Gambit is also going to draw back up to 6 here. Let's hold on and charge the card. Keep holding on to damage. You know, not necessarily ready for it. But if we just get 1 break in the encounter step, during the encounter phase, we can start to lay on a lot of damage and flip them. All right, Nightcrawler draws up to 5. Maybe I just play Resource Generators, that'd be better, but I haven't been doing that. Scout ahead is good to see. Okay, so Apocalypse's turn. He adds 3 to the main. This goes up to 10, and then he's going to add a power counter. Let's not forget that. He's going to attack Nightcrawler. Nightcrawler, oh wait, we didn't bamf him? No, we didn't bamf him. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, maybe I forgot to. We're going to defend here for 3. We have to, or for 6, I mean. He's hitting with a base of 1. Boost card here. This is a hero drop, so we can't trigger that. Is 2 + 1, so it's going to do 4 damage. We fully block the attack. So we're going to retaliate. We're going to electrostatic armor. We're going to defense specialist to draw a card. And we can unflappable and triple hard to ignore to draw a card and also remove 3 from the main. So drop this down to 7. All right, then he is going to scheme on Gambit because we're an alter ego. He's confused, it won't happen. This also will not trigger because he never schemed. She schemes for 2, so the main goes up to 9. All right, then we get encounter cards. and I think it's just Assassin Guild stuff. So first one goes to Nightcrawler and then Gambit. Nightcrawler got Assassination Intent. Each assassin minion attacks you, even if you're not in Alter Ego. That's actually really good. So Belladonna is going to attack us here for 3. We're going to trigger 2 energy barriers to prevent 2 of the damage and ping him off on her. So she'll take 2 damage. She now has 3 damage on her. And then we take only 1 damage from her because we prevent 2 of it. Her effect won't trigger. She never defeat a character. But then we didn't defend, but we can retaliate her back for 1. Okay, and then yeah, and then Gambit encounter card Exhaustion. Darn, that was the last encounter card. That's fine. Exhaust your identity, and it'll surge. So surge into this. He decks out, gets another permanent acceleration token on the main now. We shuffle up the encounter card, discard power back into the encounter deck. Yeah, we could have stuck for Kukusit, but it's fine because it's going to surge anyways. But now I think we should be able to. That was a little bit of a breathing room there, I guess. Okay, so the Guild Assassin has Quick Strike, but we're in Arch Ego, so Quick Strike won't go through. And after he attacks and defeats the character, place the threat on the main scheme. Okay, that won't trigger. Okay, so we pass over to Gambit. Gambit's going to start us off here. All right, we got Colossus as well. Do we get an ally? We do have an ally. And we got Forge, which gives us nothing. Wait, do I? Am I missing a card in my hand? No, I should have drew out the 6. Sorry, I only drew out the 5 cards, so we draw 1 more here. Okay, charge the card. Yeah, let's try to. Oh, he has this form, which is a retaliate 1. That's not cool. Let's go ahead and use a resource here, so I can play Angel, who's only 1 cost. With his effect, because he reduced himself by 1, and we're Uncanny is online because Gambit has Honor X-Men. So we play him here. Exhaust you total bits irrelevant our X-Men characters. Ready up Gambit. Gambit's gonna exhaust here to just heal by 3. So we go from 7 up to 10. And then we're gonna flip over here to hero form. We're gonna charge the card, get a charge counter. We're gonna have Angel swing 2, knock out the Guild Assassin. Nightcrawler can energy barrier the Belladonna here, I think. So we keep her in play. Angel takes a consequent damage after taking out the Guild Assassin. Let's do damage. We're gonna do a double here to play charge the card. Do 4 damage to enemy for this attack. No, sorry. So molecular acceleration, we get a charge counter. Then we can remove up to 3 charge counters. Let's do all 3. So we remove 3 counters. We get range, piercing. Oh, so piercing and range would avoid the retaliate. We have range, piercing, and overkill on Apocalypse here. And then we're gonna do 4 with our effects. We use 3 charge counters. We get plus. We do 4 damage to enemy for this attack. Yeah, we get plus 3. So we're doing 7 damage on Apocalypse. That'll bring her from 31 down to 24, and we avoid the retaliate because it's ranged, piercing, and overkill. All right. Then I'm short a resource here to play another one. Oh wait, we can thwart. Nope, we're exhausted. All right, so we're just holding on to that. We're gonna do Colossus swings for 3 on Apocalypse, brings him from 24 down to 21. He'll take a retaliate and consequential damage. Triage. Do I knock out Belladonna? I think it. Yeah, we just knock her out. So we'll just swing for 1, knock out Belladonna, and then he'll take a consequential damage and get knocked out. I think that's fine. All right, and then Gambit pass over to Nightcrawler. What's Nightcrawler gonna do? Let's use rapid teleportation first. So spend a resource on any type right here to get a copy of Banff from your discard pile, add it to your hand, and we can attach the Banff here to Apocalypse. Oh wait, we can stun him actually. So if I could, what doesn't kill me? Teleport drop, and then we're short resource for a scout ahead. Do I need to scout ahead here? No, we don't need to do it. Okay, we're gonna use 2 resources here in a physical with a helicarrier to play what doesn't kill me. So heal 2 damage, we go from 8 up to 10, and we can also ready back up. Let's go ahead and thwart for 2 from the main, drop it down. It has so much acceleration now. And then we're gonna do 2 resources, or pre-install generate a wild resource for an event. This would be a second resource here to play teleport drop. Hero action, this card copy of Banff from enemy. This card on this Banff, do 8 damage to enemy and stun it. So we can stun Apocalypse. He doesn't have Stalwart. 8 damage brings him from 21 down to 13. And he's going to retaliate his per 1, so we drop from 10 down to 9. All right, let's end our turn. Actually, let's energy barrier that retaliate. So we don't take the damage. Drop, stay at 10, do 1 damage to him. So he drops from 13 down to 12. I need to get rid of counters because I'm running out of counters here. So let's end our turn, ready, back up. I think in Sabah is like really messy for messy games because he stalls a lot actually. Okay, so Gambit has Forge and Charge Card. We're gonna hold on to that. Draw 3 more, just in case we didn't get another ally. All right, Nightcrawler keeps on scout ahead in case he gets a bunch of side schemes out again. The villain, I mean. Got the Desperate Defense, and what doesn't kill me? Okay, so Apocalypse turn, he's gonna add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the main. Dang, does he add that much? 1, 2, 3, no, 4 threats to the main scheme. Sorry, guys. So 4 threat here. So it's up to 11. Let's clean it up a little bit. I didn't see the threat on there. All right, so it's up to 11 here. Then we add a power counter. Gotta remember to do that. He's going to attack Gambit. He's stunned. Oh, I forgot to bamf him. Oh, we lost a bamf teleport drop. Okay, he's gonna attack Nightcrawler here. I'm gonna Desperate Defense this. So let's use prehensile attack, generate a wild resource for an event. So I can, and we'll basically defend. And we'll play Desperate Defense. We're defending for +2, plus a 6 is going to be defending for 8. We take no damage, then we can draw a card. All right, he's going to hit us for 1 boost here and ready up. Or sorry, we take ready up. After activation, change the side path. He's already in side path. Nothing will happen. He does 1. We do like a bunch. We take no damage, so we can. Actually, sorry. Before I forget, Gambit stop when he initiates attack to do a damage to him whenever he attacks. Down to 11. Yeah. Then we took no damage, so we can ready up. We're going to Electrostatic Armor because we defended, retaliate, 2 damage, brings from 11 down to 9. Then we are going to Defense Specialist to draw a card. Then we're going to Hard to Ignore, draw another card. And then we're going to Inflammable. And then 3 Hard to Ignore to remove 3 from the main. Drop this down to 8 from 11. All right. Or I forgot to do Amplify, but it wouldn't change anything. Okay. He would have done 2 damage. Then he stays in side path with effect there. We get encounter cards. So Gambit goes first, then Nightcrawler goes. Gambit's encounter card is Tyrant Worship. Place 5 threat on Ancient Ritual. If after the place there's 5, we remove 5 threat from a scheme and deal each player face on encounter card. We're gonna step for Cuckoo's. So cancel Treachery, get another encounter card from the encounter deck because I don't want to get 2. Master Plan, that's almost as bad. Place 4 threat on each side scheme. And a 4 on here. This goes up to 15 now with the Amplify source of power. Okay, and then we got Clan Kappa with Guard. When he's defeated, place 2 threat on Ancient Ritual. Okay, so pass over to Nightcrawler. Yeah, I didn't thwart this at all. Okay, Nightcrawler's turn now. Well, we got the scout ahead. And what doesn't kill me? I think I double for Day Tripper. And then, okay, we're going to use Rapid Teleportation, find a resource of any type right here. To get a card of Bamf from discard pile, add to your hand. Let's get a Bamf here. Then we are going to use a resource here to play Scout Ahead. Hero action, thwart, remove 3 threat from a scheme from here. We can discard Bamf from your hand to remove 3 from a different scheme from here. That resolves a Scout Ahead. We're going to use a double resource here to play Day Tripper. When she enters play, put a copy of Bamf from your discard pile or deck attached to an enemy. Let's give it to Apocalypse here. Then she's going to do 1 damage to each enemy with the Bamf. So 1 to Apocalypse brings it from 9 down to 8. He won't retaliate because it's non-attack. All right, let's see here. So we defeat him. We got to put 2 more threat on Ancient Ritual. Colossus can just knock him out. The Colossus gets knocked out if he does that. Let me see. What am I doing here with Gambit? Gambit will play Beast, gets a double, flip Apocalypse. After he changed his form, yeah, so we can flip him. So we gotta do some thwarting. Okay, let's do thwart for 2. I think we just lose Colossus here. Nightcrawler and Day Tripper are gonna thwart for 1, 2, 3, 4 from Ancient Ritual. Let's drop this down to 2. Day Tripper takes a consequential damage. And then, wait, I forgot. Okay, I spent this for Day Tripper. I set it aside instead of putting discard pile. Okay, so Nightcrawler just holding on to the board and punch in hand. We'll just save it. All right, then we're going to pass over to Gambit here. Gambit's going to have Colossus swing for 3, knock out the Clan of Cabazeliot. When he's defeated, place 2 threat on Ancient Ritual. Let's goes back up to 4. Colossus takes constant damage, gets knocked out even with his 5 life. Alright, then we're going to let's do Gambit's gonna thwart for 2 from here. Drops it down to 3. Surveillance Specialist, so we can draw a card. And then we're going to have Angel swing for 2 on Apocalypse. That'll bring him from 8 down to 6. He's going to retaliate. Angel takes constant damage, so 3 damage on Angel. He has 2 life left. Then we're going to use 3 resources here. Actually, wait. 3 resources here to play Beast, who's only 3 cost with Uncanny. When he enters play, search your deck and discard pile for a resource card, add it to your hand. Let's get a Molecular Acceleration. And we're going to spend this so we get a charge counter as interrupt, so a double there. So sorry, before we do all that, when we play Beast, we can exhaust Utopia to ready up our X-Men characters, ready up Gambit. All right, then we're going to spend this now. So it's a double, but we get a charge counter when we use it. So we can play charge the card. Hero action, do 4 damage to enemy. We're going to remove 2 charge counters, so we get +2 for that attack. It's going to do 6 with piercing and ranged. So he won't retaliate. That'll bring him from 6 down to 0. All right, that's going to resolve that. That's going to flip Apocalypse over to his 3rd and final stage. I believe he stays in his Sour Path form here, but it's not when reviewed. It's whenever he changes his form, so he's already in this form. He has 24 times player, so 48 life. So we get him down here, then we can finally win. Okay, so let's do I thwart here? No, we're just going to have Beast swing for 2, Gambit swings for 2. It's going to be 4 damage. Brings Apocalypse from 48 down to 44. Beast takes a consequential damage. We're going to pass. Let's ready up. Can we do 44 in 1 turn? Nightcrawler is going to deck out, so maybe not. Unless we draw into those repurposes there. Okay, so Nightcrawler's first player, so he's going to draw back up to 5. He decks out. Face down encounter card for Nightcrawler. Shuffle our discard pile back into the deck. I like the Tally Ho there. So if we get into the repurpose, we may be able to do a lot actually, because we're going to draw a lot of cards with Defense Specialists. Let me write that up. And our Unflappable. Okay, we're drawing, let's see, we have 2 in hand. We're going to draw up to 5. Okay, we didn't get anything that we need, but we got the Tally Ho, which I like. Okay, and then Gambit's going to draw up to 5 here. Hope we don't deck out. Got a Royal Flush. Yeah, we decked out. All right, so we get an encounter card for Gambit. Darn, the encounter cards right here with Apocalypse are not good for us. But we actually got a lot of damage on Gambit, so we may be able to kill him if the encounter cards don't make us exhaust too many things. Okay, let's ready this up. I forgot to. All right, so Gambit has this in his hand. We got the Royal Flush and charged card. Okay, let's see. So they got all the encounter cards. Our Apocalypse turn, he's going to add 1, 2, 3, 4 to the main. It goes from 3 up to 7. Then we add a power counter. There's 4, so we discard the 4 counters. And we mill from the encounter until we get a super power card. We got it right away. Attached to him, he changed the giant form, so he's going to heal. Let's see. Now he's going to heal 3 damage from him. Goes from 44 up to 47. And then whenever he attacks you, we get stunned. And then we have Night Nurse anyways, and he has +2 for the next attack. Okay, so let's see here. Apocalypse changed the form. We did the thing. He's going to attack Nightcrawler here. So I think he's saying with a base of 5 and a boost with Amplify. So we can Energy Barrier and defend for sure. Let's use a resource here. We're going to basic defense. Sorry guys, we're not going to trigger ban. Basic defense here. Use a resource to play Desperate Defense. We get +2 for this defense. If we take no damage, we can ready up your hero. We have 6 base defense +2, so we're defending for 8 here. He's hitting for 5. This would be his boost. It's going to be 3 plus Amplify, so it's going to be 4 plus 5. He does 9 damage. We're defending for 8. We can use an Energy Barrier to ping off 1 damage and hit him back for 1 as interrupt. So he takes a damage, and then we take no damage from that defense. So after he attacks us, force interrupt, we discard this, and we get stunned. So we got our Energy Barrier off, which is really cool. We took no damage from attack thanks to Energy Barrier, so we can ready up with Desperate Defense. Then we're going to retaliate and Electrocide Armor on Apocalypse. That'll bring it from 46 down to 44, 2 damage. Then we can Defense Specialist and a Flapple to draw 2 cards. So 1, 2. And then we're going to triple Hard to Ignore to remove 3 from the main scheme. So that will bring us from 7 back down to 4. Okay, so we're good to go. Even if he gets an advance or something like that. All right, then he's going to attack Gambit here. Nightcrawler is going to bamf this attack. We're going to discard this. Nightcrawler is now the defender without exhausting. And we're defending with that same defense out of 6 now. And then we're going to trigger Tally Ho. So let's use 2 resources here to play 2 Tally Ho's, I think. But then we can't play Port and Punch. Do we have a resource to share for Gambit? No, Gambit has nowhere to share resources. Can I get a resource somewhere? Oh yeah, wait, we get the things back in hand. Yeah, so whenever Banff makes Nightcrawler defensive attack, we can spend a resource to play Tally Ho, which says, after Banff makes Nightcrawler defensive attack, we return the copy of Banff to your hand and then do 3 damage to attack enemy. So we can't play both. So we get the Banff here back to our hand, and then we do 3 damage to Apocalypse. It's going to bypass the stun because it's non-attack activation, so 3 damage on him. Brings him from 44 down to 41. Okay, and I can't play the other Tally Ho. Alright, wait. No. We had to see the boost yet. So the attack is 3 after activation change side path. So plus the amplify here is going to be 4 damage. We fully defend it with our defense stat of 6. We do the Tally Ho already. Oh yeah, never mind. That was the correct order. Sorry guys. I did Tally Ho. Sorry, I'm like playing this game really messy here. We did damage, and then we took no damage from the attack. We're going to electrify armor and Kurt's cutlass for retaliate. So 2 damage from 41 down to 39. He's going to change form here back to side path after his activation. I forgot to Gambit staff. Okay, that's okay. So when he changes form, plays 3 threat on each scheme in play. So this goes up to 7. This goes up to 7 as well. And then super source of power goes up to 18. All right. He's done with the attacks. Now we get dealt encounter cards. So we have 4 here, which is not fun. Okay. First encounter card for Nightcrawler. Go to Assassin with Quick Strike. After he attacks and damages a character, plays 1 threat on the main scheme. He's going to hit us here for 2. Did I get Repurpose? I didn't get Repurpose. So I kind of want to just Energy Barrier this and then ping it off on Apocalypse. Let's calculate our damage really quick. So if I Pour and Punch here, I do 6 with Nightcrawler, 7, 8, 9, 10. He's down to 29. Gambit plays a Royal Flush, which is 9, gets him down to 20. We cannot play Charge card. We can't afford it because we don't have any resource generators out. So we do 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We're short 5. So we don't have to kill here, actually. We're just going to take the attack from Good Assassin. That'll bring us from 10 down to 8. He's not a defeated character, so he doesn't trigger his thing. We're going to retaliate with our Cutlass. Do 1 damage on him. Alright, next encounter card. Assassin's Guild, that's fine. Just a side scheme with 4 threat, and after a minion attacks, an assassin minion attacks and defeats the character, we place 2 threat there. Okay, that's good to see. Okay, then we got Giant Size Depot. If he's in giant form, he activates. Otherwise, change the giant form and then place a power counter on the main scheme. Okay, power counter on the main scheme. Alright, and then we got last encounter card, Staggering Strength. Attached to him, he changed the giant form. Okay, next attack, he'll stun us. Okay, Guild Assassin's right here. And then we pass the first player token over to Gambit. I should have flipped down with Gambit. If I flip down, I think we have to kill this turn. We could Tally Ho for the kill next turn. I think that's what we'll do. Yeah, okay. Yeah, because I think we'll be short just enough damage where if we Tally Ho, then we're good to go. I should have used Energy Barriers then to ping out the damage. All right, guys. Let's do this. It's Gambit's turn. We're going to charge a card, get a charge counter. We're going to use 3 resources here, so I can play a. That was 2. 3 resources here with the double and Avengers Mansion to play a Royal Flush. Here, action attack. Place 1 charge counter on Gambit, and then do 0 damage to enemy, 0, and then 0. But we can spend 3 charge counters to make each attack instance +3. So it's going to do 9 damage on Apocalypse. Guys, doesn't have guard anyways. So I'll bring it from 39 down to 30. But that's going to be our Royal Flush. And then wait a minute. If I thwart, I can get. Oh wait, I think we have to kill. Because if I thwart, yeah, we're going to thwart here for 2. Let's take it off the main because there is no crisis. Trigger the Surveillance Specialist. Draw a card. June to Colossus. This will be 2 resources here So I can play a charged card, do 4 damage to enemy. We're going to remove a charge counter. So now it has range, piercing, and overkill. Can I hit this guy and overkill to Apocalypse? Yeah, let's clean the board up. So we're going to do 7 damage to him. He'll take 1, and then 6 will bleed over to Apocalypse. That'll bring him from 30 down to 24 because of the overkill with charge card, because we spent 3 charge counters. Okay. Then Beast and Angel will both swing for 1, 2, 3, 4. That'll bring Apocalypse from 24 down to 20. They'll both take consequential damage. Angel's still alive actually as well because he has 5 life. Alright, then we pass it over to Nightcrawler with no cards in hand. And I don't think Nightcrawler actually has it here. Yeah. Let's go ahead and attach Banff here to Apocalypse. And then let's go ahead and use a Night Nurse, exhaust this, remove a counter, to remove a status card from a hero, and then heal that hero by 1. So we go from 8 up to 9. And then, let's see, what's the threat looking like? This is going to go up by 1, 2. I don't want the threat to accumulate. Let's have Day Tripper swing for 2 on Apocalypse. Did I heal him by 3? Okay, when he changes his form, I'm supposed to heal him by 3. So he goes from 20 up to 23. I think I forgot to do that. Day Tripper swings 2, brings him from 23 down to 21. Should take a consequential damage, get knocked out. And then we're going to use Prince Tail, generate a water resource for an event. This will be a second resource here to play a Port and Punch. Here, action attack, do 3 to an enemy to Apocalypse, bringing from 21 down to 18. And do 3 damage to each enemy with a Banff attached. He has a Banff, so 18 down to 15. Yeah, we're short here. I think I'll just thwart then. Let's thwart 2. Ancient Ritual is not looking good. And we could just... Did we get that card yet that adds the threat on Ancient Ritual? Tyrant Worship. How many copies of that is in the encounter deck? I don't know. Let's just do 2 off of here. Alright. And we don't have it. So we're going to end our turn. Nightcrawler holds on to Tally Ho. Ready back up. Yeah, we need to repurpose this right now. Gambit is going to ready up as well. Okay, Gambit draws back up to 5. We got a Shadowcat. Yeah, we got the kill now with the allies. Nightcrawler draws up to 5 as well. That's for defense and energy barrier. Okay, so it is Apocalypse's turn. He's going to add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the main now. So now it's actually 5. Then he gets a power counter. He is going to attack Gambit here first with 5 and a boost card. Trigger staggering strength, so we get stunned as interrupt before the attack goes through. And then the boost here, we don't know what it is. I think we just block with an ally. Let's have Angel block the attack. He doesn't have overkill. The boost here is 0, +1 with the amplify. So 6 damage, knocks out Angel. Then we discard the staggering strength here. Alright. Then Apocalypse is going to attack Nightcrawler. We are going to Banff this attack. Defend without exhausting. Exhaust the prehensile tail, generate a wild resource for an event. So we can play our Tally Ho. After Banff makes Nightcrawler defender attack, we can do 3 damage to attack enemy as a response to that. So that'll bring Apocalypse from 15 down to 12 and return the copy of Banff to your hand. So we get this back to your hand. Alright, so now we're still defending for 6. He's hitting for 3. Boost card here is going to be 1 plus the amplify, so 5 total damage. We defend for 6, take no damage. We defend it, so we electrocide armor and retaliate. That'll bring from 12 down to 10. Then we draw a card here. Oh, we have to kill. Draw a card with Inflammable. And then triple hard to ignore to remove 3 from the main scheme. Yeah, Kurt's Chapel, we never flip down with Nightcrawler. So the main scheme loses 3, goes down to 7. Alright, in counter cards, we just gotta survive this, guys. Gambit gets 1, Nightcrawler gets 1. Okay, Gambit's first encounter card. In advance, the villain's gonna scheme here with the base of 3. So that's 7. Yeah, it's not gonna pop. So we trigger this as force interrupt when the villain schemes. This card top card your deck. If it's an energy, we heal 2 from the villain. Okay, we keep getting energies. He goes up to 12. Then he just schemes for what's that? No, he gets a boost card. So he's scheming for 3. This will be the boost. 2, place 1 threat on Ancient Ritual. Plus amplify, so it's going to be 3 plus 3 is going to be 6. So he schemes for 6. So this goes from 7 up to 13, and it pops at 16. So we're fine here. All right, then last encounter card to Nightcrawler, right? We did our triggers, yeah. Is assassination attempt. Each assassination minion attacks you. If there are none in play, search the encounter and discard power for an assassination minion and reveal it. So we get this guy back. The Guild Assassin here, right? Encounter deck and discard power, yeah. So he comes into play. He has Quick Strike. We're gonna energy barrier both the hits here because we drew into no repurpose. So we prevent both the damage and we can ping it on enemy. He doesn't have guard, so let's just do both damage on Apocalypse to ensure we have the kill. Alright, and we take no damage from the attack. Pass the first player token over to Nightcrawler, and Nightcrawler's going to start us off here. This is his hand. We're going to attach the Banff on Apocalypse. Then we're going to use a double, actually let's use a rapid teleportation. Spend resource of any type. Yeah, we don't have a lot of damage. Resource here, to get a copy of Banff from your discard pile, add it to your hand. Oh, we have no Banff from discard pile. Alright, just kidding, we can't do that. We're just going to use a double here, so I can play Port Punch. Here, action attack, do 3 damage to enemy to Apocalypse, bring it from 10 down to 7, and then do 3 damage to each enemy with the Banff attached. So Apocalypse, that'll bring it from 7 down to 4. And Nightcrawler just swing for 2, let's knock out the minion. Alright, and then Nightcrawler's going to pass it over to Gambit here. We have nothing else that we can do. Okay, and then we're going to request a player action from Nightcrawler. As action, exhaust Night Nurse, remove a counter. Discard a stats card from a hero and a heal 1. We're at full life with Gambit. Alright, so that's gone now. Alright, let's clean this up because we have the kill here just with our basic activations. Does Gambit have a cool attack though in his hand? We don't. Okay, that's okay. So we're just going to Beast will swing for 2 on Apocalypse, range from 4 down to 2. Beast takes a consequential damage. And then we're going to have Gambit swing for 2. That'll bring Apocalypse from 2 down to 0. And then, just for revenge here, we're going to use a double. So we can play Shadowcat. We can Utopia. When we play X-Men Allies, ready when our X-Men characters are ready up Gambit. We're going to play Make the Call. Pay 2 costs. Let's get another ally out in here. We're going to get, I guess, let's do Beak. And then we can just all swing again for, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4 more damage. Just 4 more damage, guys. But yeah, there you have it. That was a much rougher game than the Cyclops game against Magneto. I think that Cyclops can do a lot more carrying here. But I hope you guys enjoyed this thematic matchup here with Nightcrawler and Gambit against Apocalypse. It was actually a longer game, I think, than the Cyclops game. And usually Magneto really drags out games, but I think that in Sabah also does a lot of that. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this two-handed gameplay, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you once again to all the members of this channel. I appreciate you guys so much.